like this all the time.
We on, Dan?
Yeah. We're live, yeah?
Yep.
Sweet.
Good afternoon or evening, everyone out there in CueballTV land. We've got Marc and the Funky Bunch here. Myself, Marc Robertson. We got Marc Owens as well.
Good afternoon / evening, folks. Live from Bar 8.
A good Christmas?
Very good Christmas, mate, yeah.
Excellent.
Very
excellent.
good. Nice nice time with some friends. Nice food, as you do. A few drinks and relaxation.
Just a few drinks for you?
Yeah.
Behave yourself?
Yeah. I didn't behave myself Christmas Day. I did yesterday, though. Recouped. What about yourself?
Yeah, it was pretty chilled.
Good.
Susie always organises a good sort of Christmas day. We've got a bit of a Christmas treat here. We've got Jamie, old gen Stevens versus Trent, new gen Ronnie Mason.
The old versus the new.
That's it. Trent recently won the Australia Cup singles title. Did very well up there. Took that one out, and I know he's looking at making the next steps into more of the open scene. And this is a very, very, very good match to test yourself and try and do that.
Yeah, this is interesting dynamic, these two. I was very impressed with the way Trent handled the win up in Rockhampton. Just the manner in which he played. He actually kind of cruised through the latter rounds of that to take it out. It's really impressive. He's obviously going the right way about improving by taking this game on.
Yeah, this will be a tough match. They're actually not that far away, so when that music turns off, I almost need to whisper.
Yeah, we are literally right on top of them. So
yeah, we're actually only like 2 tables away. Dan needs to buy some longer cables or something. But yeah, Jamie's definitely the favourite for this match. To me, these matches where I'd have Jamie as a strong favourite. If the strong favourite gets off to a start, it can often be just a steamroll match. But if the favourite gets off to a bad start, 2-0, 3-1 down, 4-1 down or something, the pressure of being the favourite, and you're like, oh god, and all of a sudden you think, this is, not meant to be this hard, I'm meant to be favourite here and I'm losing frames, all of a sudden there's a huge amount of pressure on you.
it's like a different added pressure again, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
a different dynamic.
So far he's taken these very well.
Surprised he didn't take that one down there a little bit earlier.
You just got to make sure you don't need to get too close to your work here. Just don't land on the close side of the table that we can see now. Like this.
Oh.
Just
Yeah,
with that shot there, you just even straight on it and stun it in, because then you walk around and look at the black. It's only like a quarter ball cut in for the black. It's actually not that hard.
Yeah, true.
Should still be fine here. It's a fairly standard shot. See, his back arm went off to the right hand side there. So he's either stepped into the line of the shot wrong, or maybe he did and then decided at the last moment he wants to put a little bit of left hand side on it, so that made his arm go to the right.
I just think this the shot before that's where the difference in levels really shows, because the favourite, as you say, I don't think is ever leaving himself in that position. He's going to leave himself this side, so he's not having to play that big shot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so the more of those Trent doesn't make early on, the more confidence Jamie's just going to grow. And Jamie's biggest advantage in this match is not with skill, but it's with experience and shot selection.
He's giving himself a nice angle.
Yep.
Bit of an edgy first frame.
It often is. It often is in these sorts of matches. So you could see how many feathers he's taken in the concentration there. Half an hour from now, he'll be taking half the amount of feathers and just be knocking them in. But just wanted to make very sure. Very, very, very important frame, the first one. Yeah. Hugely important. So now already, if Trent had won that frame, Jamie's, if we had a little heart rate monitor on him, it'd be just a bit higher, you know. But now he's already got that opening settler, and he's already seen Trent muck up and out that Trent needs to make those outs to win this, and Jamie's already seen straight off the bat what Trent might be doing, and that's relaxing.
True. Yeah, it's interesting when kind of scenarios like that happen in a frame. Not only does it affect the player that's played it, it also gives a little bit of positivity to your opponent as well. Slid off that a bit, but they've landed okay.
Yeah. Could go either colour here.
Yeah, case to be made for both.
I think both. Don't know if he's on this bottom yellow or not. He's looking at it like he is. Both have a problem ball.
Yeah.
So now I had a little test on the table beforehand, and this is where it's very important. That red on the far side of the table that we can see now, it actually hugs the rail.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to factor that in if I'm potentially going to choose reds. And on the cushion side that we're closest to, it actually drifts out a bit. So something very much to note.
Yeah, it's always important that the players check that before they start.
Yeah.
Because it can be a major advantage.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. It's very easy. Only takes a couple of minutes to check the table, gain some knowledge.
But he's opted for yellows. He did have a choice. He was on the red in the right middle, so he's obviously favoured yellows.
What Trent can't do in this match is chase out. Like I would almost rather see him go for a corner double off this bad yellow on the top left hand side, and if you miss it, all your yellows are open and Jamie's under the pump. You must have heard me. This is the right shot in my opinion. Whether it goes in or not, it's the right shot. See, now look at how much Jamie's under the pump. There's not really any safeties on reds, or if there is, they're minimal. And now he's kind of got to make the out. That's a very smart shot for Trent. I'll make sure that it doesn't matter the result of this match. I want to, whether he wins or loses, I mentioned to him in the second frame, that double he played was a very smart shot.
Could ultimately be the shot that wins him the frame.
Well, if he plays that brand of style in this match, it's going to be much harder for Jamie.
Yeah.
One of Jamie's win conditions, I suppose you'd call it, is for Trent to go for outs.
Yeah.
Two rows? Two rows?
Two rails, yeah, bang on.
Yeah, looking at the screen, it looks pretty good for 2 rails.
Just with that one, I'd rather, yeah, I'd rather it come thick, miss it thick than thin.
See, now this is playing into Trent's hands now.
Yeah.
That's why this shot that he, regardless of whether Jamie makes this out or not, Trent played the right shot. Too many people, they play the shot that Trent did, which was the right shot, and then your opponent makes a good out, and you go, well, that's it, I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
You can't have that attitude.
Yeah, that's
You've
true.
got to be like, okay, he made a good out, well done, straight to 15.
Yeah. More often than not, when you're going for them outs, the percentage is stacked against you. You might make 10% of them, 15% of them maybe.
Yeah, that's
Just need to dig
10,
in.
20%, and in a race to 15, that means they're probably going to make a couple of them.
Yeah.
You know, on a good day they get 3 or 4. On a bad day they get none.
But yeah, you're right. You can't let that affect the mindset. You just need to keep playing the right shot.
So yeah, I'd probably just rather see Jamie play the double, because even if he extracts this, he's got to land, be able to then pot that. Even if he made that extraction, he's got to land on it. Then he's going to land in a way that he can land on the red down the bottom, which is actually not easy to land on that in a way that you can then land on the black. So I just would have rather seen him just go for a double then and just go for it.
Yeah, because he's taken away the ball that he's guaranteed to be on should he get the double.
Yeah. You know, there might be some options playing it very thin to the double to the close middle there we are now, and white sort of comes off 3 or 4 rails down towards the black. It's sent like mini shot to nothing, unless it's.
Yeah, you can kind of hug the rail, can't you? He's kind of quit on that a bit, has he? I don't think the shot was on that he tried to play.
Was he going for the double and hold?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
was
think
not possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a situation like that, I'm trying to get the white to the down to the bottom rail. If it goes in, I'm going to try and snipe the red to the top left or the right middle or something like that.
Yeah.
But the main thing is I want to get that off the rail, and I want the white to the bottom rail, making the out very hard for Trent. Jamie needs to remember as well, whenever I say this stuff too, it's not meant to be any disrespect at all, but what's interesting about this match is the difference in experience and level here. Jamie's not playing McCartney here.
Yeah.
In that situation, if you let Jake back to the table, almost regardless of where the white is, you're probably just going to lose.
Yeah,
you just can't let him back to the table.
Yeah, automatically the pressure will revert back onto you somehow.
Exactly. Jake's going to punish you one way or another, but if you just make it hard enough for Trent is a chance to not make the out. See, like this. This is what I mean. You only need to make it just a little bit harder for him, and you'd be surprised how many chances you get back.
There was that shot that you called. Had he have doubled the red and hugged the cushion and bring the white to the bottom rail, there was an area there where the 2 yellows would have covered each other and he would have been on nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Had he have missed, so.
Is that long double to the corner off the red?
I think it is. He's missed it.
Well, this is interesting now, isn't
Very.
it? I like that. This is interesting.
Again, it's a positive. It's another positive shot from Trent. He could have easily just kind of half balled off the black and left the white in the bottom rail, try and snooker him on both. He's played a positive shot there.
I think you want the white sort of back on the. See the rail the white is closest to now. I think you want the white back there, sort of towards the middle pocket, but you actually. That black has landed in a really good spot. Like Trent can come off back rail, side rail. Yeah. It's blocked the red. Yeah, around there.
Yeah, there's.
It might.
He doesn't want to go too far up the table though.
Yeah. It's actually. It's not easy. This. Looks Looks like he's going
He's
to pot.
loading up a side, is he?
Is he
gonna
going to
go
extraction?
He's gone too far, I think. He's left him on the one cushion.
So the issue is, Trent doesn't need to pot this. He only needs to hit it.
Yeah, true.
He only needs to hit it.
Yeah.
And if you just hit it on just the far side a little bit, that white should leave Jamie a very tricky spot.
And that's actually such a more straightforward, simple shot than trying to pot it.
Just don't foul here. You just don't be greedy. Yeah, that. Just don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't see. He didn't need to win it there.
No.
The script to winning that frame there was to win it on the next shot.
Yeah.
It's to hit the black, promote it to near the pocket, or it doesn't even need to go near the pocket.
Just hit it.
Just leave Jamie very hard,
Yeah.
and then you win on the next shot. See, this could be a theme for this match. We've already seen it. You know, there's a theme developing. Trent's just he's just fallen one shot short in both frames, but this is why he's playing this match. Well, for one, he's full of confidence and self-belief. Trent is, and he's here to win.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
he also understands that these are the matches he needs to play to learn to get better. That's why a lot in this commentary, I want to try and do a lot of educational sort of talk rather than...
A lot of this match is based on that, because regardless of whether it sounds disrespectful or whatever people think, there is a difference, in my opinion, in class between the two players.
Yes.
Not class, experience for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe not class was the wrong word of yours, but...
Well, yeah, I think Jamie's been playing competitive pool for probably 30 odd years.
It's a long time.
You know, and he's probably made about 15 statesides, and he's won major tournaments. You know, you got to give him credit where it's due, and he's done that with grit, not with raw potting power and rack running and shot making. Like, if you were to win a tournament and he was to win a tournament, you're both going to do it very different ways.
Yeah, for sure.
And they both have their pros and cons. But so a lot of the commentating you might hear from me is things that Trent could do better.
Yeah.
Because that's what I want to bring today. I'm not not as much of a joke teller as some other Jamo and Tim and these guys, but I do know the game of pool, and I know that I want to give Trent as much of his money worth as possible.
I to be honest, regardless of the result, I don't think he's under any illusions, and he'd be pretty accepting of that as well.
Yeah.
Because obviously he wants to learn and improve. So, and these are the baby steps that you take to doing that. One's taking the game, and then two is realising the two mistakes that he's made in the last two frames.
Just wants to drop this in very softly. See, if he dropped that in very softly, he's potting the red and the white is cannoning those two yellows, and then he's automatically on the bottom left, on the bottom. See, now he's going to be half ball on this red. See, now he's half ball on this red.
Now
and
he's got it.
He might be able to hold with check, or he might have to swing around off two and play the black to the same pocket. But that red down the rail, if he just dropped that in and ran the white forward one or two rolls...
Yeah, that was the shot. Because you literally can't go wrong the way them two yellows are positioned. You're guaranteed to be on the next red, and no matter where you hit on them.
This is the difference. See, now he's having to try and drop this in. Can he hold?
He's played a good shot.
And this time he's held. That was a bit harder than what it looked, that shot.
But again, he's just one shot out to making it a lot more straightforward than it was in the end.
Exactly. There is a world and a scenario where Trent wins this match. I'm not saying that he can't win, but he must make sure of them, because when you're playing against someone like Jamie, let's call them tap-ins, let's say, you might get 5 of them in a race to 15. You must make them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because
for sure.
those are your free frames, because Jamie's going to get them too.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's going to make all of them or the majority of them. So you got to make sure you're getting your free frames as well. That's a much better break than what he did. The other time it looked like he accidentally put topspin on it. Geez, you want yellows here.
Let's come up dry. Ooh, just left it tricky enough.
Has he got the triple plant? Like the yellow onto yellow inside the yellow on the close rail bottom right where we see now?
Yeah. He
See,
might
if
even
I'm-
have yellow straight onto that yellow, I'd say.
If
That's
I'm
over the
Jamie
mark.
here, I'm just playing a safety off a red and not leaving Trent on a yellow. So I'm
Yeah.
basically leaving the white in that top left-hand corner pocket that we see now.
Maybe try and force him to take a red even.
Leave him on a red.
Yeah, yeah.
Leave him on one. See if Jamie's experience will kick in here. Maybe play the one that he's closest to now, like directly above it, and just like screw straight back. See,
I even like that one with running left hand side and just tuck the white in.
yeah. See,
Leave it over the bag and tuck the white in behind these two reds.
I don't think he should be playing this because this is not a part of his win condition for this match. This is a lose condition.
He's got it, and he's...
Was he playing for that? I don't think he was playing for that. We might need to see a replay on that one, Dan. That seemed like a real...
He's actually, to be honest, he's hit the complete other ball than what I thought he was going for, so I'm not sure.
Well,
I thought he was going to play the one that was kind of more central off the one that was over the bag. But
that was a ball I knew he was going for, but I would love to know if he was... I'd love to know if he was... See, there's no way you're playing the triple plant here.
no.
Like, he's trying to play that yellow off the inside of the other yellow.
Yeah, so the one that's on the rail, well,
Yeah, but
nearest the rail.
But he's hit it on the wrong side. There's no way you're
No,
going for that.
he's not played that.
His body reaction was like he meant it, but maybe he did. I'm not going to say he didn't. But look at that. Like, that's
I think he's played it off the inside.
yeah, I don't know, but it went in.
Yeah, chance.
But I think Jamie needs to be very cautious to not play those shots.
I think that's kind of a little bit out of the ordinary for him there.
Yeah. There are going to be times where you're like, you know what? No, I just want to have a go and get my arm and confidence going. Then that's fine. But you just got to be careful.
You can get them swings in games as well, where I think he might feel the way Trent's taken out the last frame. It's just kind of made it more difficult for himself. But he's got the out, so he might be just trying to respond quick.
Wants to respond, yeah.
This is not ideal either, because them two yellows only go into the left middle, I think, as we're looking at them. I don't think they go to the right.
Call me crazy. Do you glance off? Do you glance off the bottom yellow of the two on the right hand side and play like the caramel, whatever it's called?
Or
Like
the cannon off the off the
yeah,
yellowy's pot.
yeah.
Yeah.
maybe. I would have.
Very
I
attacking.
would have considered it. Well, if this was the only option, if these yellows don't pot to the right middle, then the cannon or whatever it is would have been the better option.
He's just given himself. This is a real pinchy shot. He wants to get in between the black and the rail.
Or he should have. Hey, Timmy.
Hey, Timmy.
Legendary Timmy Shelton, grace us with his presence. If this was tricky, then he should have played the yellow to the bottom left corner. Like, bring the white up another foot. Play this yellow to the bottom right corner that we see now.
Yeah, that's.
They must be on.
Oh, I don't.
Obviously, way too short. Might have to go a face double here. Not sure.
His body language tells me he's not on it.
Just not really getting through the white.
Yeah, I think he's missed the trick there, Mark. He should have
Yeah.
just, rather than hold that one in the middle, just give it an extra foot.
Geez, from here, like we've got a decent angle here. They look tight if that goes to the middle.
I'd go as far to say it's never on, no matter where. Even if it looks like he wants the white to come another foot, but I still don't think it's on.
Maybe play the double.
it
Oh
is
my
on it.
god, it was on. Wow.
I take it back, folks.
Wow.
That's why I'm sitting here.
Well, it was a lot of it was his body language, looking so disappointed.
He gave it the whole head in the hands as soon as the white stopped. So unless he pinched it with a bit of side, but big black, folks.
He does not have a full pocket here. We can see from this angle he's got
only
maybe
half.
two thirds. I'd almost like to see him miss this and sit it over to see how Trent plays the frame out. He's hit it well.
Played it well.
Yep, nice shot.
Nice out.
Good out in the end, but I would tread with caution going down, choosing that line. There's not, like, a lot of what happens results in 8-ball. Like, if I was to play you in a best of 9, there's a lot that I don't have a say about, and there's a lot that you don't have a say about. But whether you attack or defend is something that you often have a say. And I think that Jamie needs to trust his strength, which is that counterpunch style. All those iffy options and those iffy lines, let Trent do those.
Naturally, before the match started, I had this fear that maybe Trent may have pushed the boat out a little bit too much, because he does like to attack and get on with it. But and that's maybe something Jamie would have had in mind as well. But that, going back to that double that he played in the first frame, that the shot that you called, the likes of that would maybe, I don't think that'd sit well with Jamie, if that makes sense.
Jamie would not
he
want
won't
to see that. No, because
he wants to see him go all out.
Yeah. One of Jamie's big win conditions for this match is Trent not making those like funky outs. So also when Trent plays that shot, he'd be like, whoa, hang on, whoa.
I didn't sign up for that.
yeah, I was expecting tap-ins here, and all of a sudden I'm getting nitty-gritty pool. So again, this is an out that Jamie needs to be very careful.
I don't think he should be going anywhere near this.
No, but see, he's made an out in the previous frame, so he might be feeling good.
Yeah.
All you need to do here is free up those bad yellows. Just free him up. He's on the one that's on the rail on the right-hand side now. Just hit that and screw back into your other yellow that's near the right-hand center pocket. Just blast them all out. This doesn't really do anything. Oh, unless he's got that tied on there. No, that's not too bad. Yeah, he's got the white tied on the black.
I don't really like that shot though. I'd have preferred the other yellow over the other side to do something over there.
Yes. Me too. Against someone like Sage or whatever, the shot just he played there is not the optimal route at all, because Reds is under no pressure. But in this match, I don't think it's a bad option.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. Just because he had a clear line to that one, that's obviously his bad ball that we're speaking about on the right-hand side.
Oh, that's great for Reds. That is fantastic. That's actually the best result. Do not hit this red, Trent. Oh my god. Do not hit it. Do anything but hit this red. Oh, don't hit this red. Wait, can you hear me?
He can hear you.
Shit. This is your best ball on the table.
Yeah.
And if you cover that, Jamie's just going to play. There's turnover options. It just does nothing. See, in Reds, okay. So you got to think of what your win condition for this frame is. You can't pot out because where that black is. You need to stall time and make it hard for yellows, and you've just moved your best ball on the table. And now look,
that's not bad.
You know, Jamie can just bump these yellows out. There's all sorts of things he can do.
He can do whatever he wants here. I think the chances of Trent, if he gets back to the table, of going out are very slim.
Yeah. Jamie can play this one to the middle and then play the yellow to the left middle, or play the double. There's aggressive and defensive routes here. Jamie can just hit
Was it
straight into his yellow on the rail and screw back to the
screw
bottom
back
rail.
to the bottom rail.
Yeah.
It's probably going to flick the yellow up as well into play.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, that's good.
That's it. That's the script. So how this frame has unfolded, that's the script for Jamie to win and Trent to lose.
Yeah.
Jamie pots a ball, takes the preferred balls, frees up a bad ball, the one that was on the left-hand rail. Trent does something aggressive, doesn't work, and then plays a subpar safety.
Not only did it not work, it did work in his favour, but he's just taking it straight back out by playing that red. I noticed though, and this would be interesting, that's a good shot. Under the circumstances, that's a good result as well.
Yeah, that's good.
I think if he goes, regardless of whether he loses the frame, that's something that he can come back and watch again.
Yes.
Because he's completely just opened the frame up there.
Yep.
Not only is that red covered the black if you're on yellows, look where the black is now. There's 2 yellows over the hole that you want to pot it in if you're red.
Yep, exactly. A lot of the commentating I'm doing is for these two guys because I know Jamie wants to go back over this and I know Trent will go back over this match. So a lot of the stuff I'm saying, I'm actually talking to these two players at the table right now. Hi Jamie, hi Trent. That's actually a really good shot Trent just played there.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
I don't mind removing this ball. It doesn't really help Jamie get the white into a better position. I would have certainly done something more aggressive there if I was Jamie. I would have come off a rail and hit out one of my bad yellows or something rather than do that. I thought he was actually potting that and then going to promote his yellows.
I like maybe the yellow that's up in the balk, behind the balk line, just to bump that off the rail and bump his red onto the side rail. I think that would have been the shot the last time round.
Yeah, I didn't mind that. He was trying to get the turnover. I don't mind that.
It's not really worked. He's not had a great result.
No, but I don't mind the option. I'm more about the option than the execution.
Yeah.
The decision. Yeah.
He's definitely under the circumstances. He's probably played the right shot.
You know, Jamie's still got to make these. Like they're not tap-ins. But Trent having that dead red on the side rail, is going to give Jamie a bit more confidence.
Surely he wants to take one of these now because he's not sure if they pot.
Not sure if they pot.
Yeah, he was having a look. He's not sure which of the one goes. Or which of the two goes, should I say. That's why he's playing it now.
See, he just... Oh, this yellow does it go to the top left? No? See, I thought he wanted the white on the left-hand side of the table to play the yellow that he's closest to now to the top right, and then stun over to the left-hand side of the table.
To take the other yellow in the same pocket.
You'll see Jamie with balls around the middle of the tables. He'll like to land on them, potting them into the middles.
Yeah.
He doesn't use the corner pockets enough. He wants to be more closer and have easier pots and a harder white ball, which has probably been one of the things that has probably held him back.
Too much. Oh, disaster.
And then that's what happens.
Yeah. But it's just a lower percentage shot of getting on that ball than the one you mentioned. Because if he lands on that red up into the top right, like you said, it's pretty natural to get on it. You're not having to do a whole lot with the white.
See, I think Jamie should be coming off the right-hand rail and hitting his yellow that he's closest to now. Come off the rail and hit it out. If Trent makes the out, well done to him.
Yeah.
But you must free up that yellow because his other two yellows are in good spots. You don't want to move them. Like
he could be taking the black and everything out. Oh no.
This strategy of hitting balls closer to pockets and stuff is a losing strategy at every level. See the best red on the table is the one that's closest to Jamie up the top end. It's very potable. You can put the white anywhere from there, and it's also blocking Jamie's bad yellow.
So automatically get that out.
Get that out, and now all of a sudden that red is not as good. Not as good for. That was a good shot. It's not as good for Trent.
I'll tell you what. Is he on the double?
The amount of damage you can do in this game by promotion and safety, or just promoting your balls and putting them under pressure, is just huge.
Oh.
See, Jamie's still in trouble. This is what sort of concerns me about not moving that yellow. Is Trent's had an unsuccessful visit there, and it hasn't changed anything.
He most likely always was going to have an like where the black is. He's not. Chances of going out are slim. So, like you say, just do something with that straight away.
Yeah. So I'm still just hitting my yellow out of there.
Yeah, that's the shot now.
Play the turnover.
Yeah. Just come quarter ball off the yellow.
Quarter ball. Pot Trent's red at the top. It's going to promote your yellow nicely to middle-ish right-hand side of the table. But Jamie's looking at defensive stuff. You're not. And again, I don't mean disrespect here. You're not playing Delahunty right now.
Yeah.
You just want to open up your balls and make it as hard for Trent as possible, but let him know that if he misses, he loses.
Yeah. I mean, really, what he should be down here is having a look at where the reds are, and ask himself, what are the chances of him going out?
Yeah, exactly. So Jamie's just trying to contain the frame too much. So my big issue with this shot is here. That shot is playing the frame out under the assumption that Trent is actually going to get to the black.
Yeah, fair.
In what world do you want Trent getting to the black here?
Yeah.
It's like, no, but if he's on the black, it's all tied up.
He's got to be backing himself now, and he's going to get there first.
But he's gotten to the black. That's the problem.
Yeah.
If I'm on yellows here and I'm playing reds in that position, reds are just not getting to the black.
No.
They're just not getting there.
They can't. It's impossible. You need to believe that that's not going to happen as well if you're on yellows.
Control your opponent to the point before they can get to the black.
Yeah. Do you think he's trying to entice him into getting to the black? Is that what he's trying to do? He wants him to get to the black first?
He's gone. His safety options are too defensive.
I agree. Oh. Wow.
And now it looks like it's worked. That's the thing.
Yeah, but it's not what. That wasn't the script.
No.
I agree with you though. It's very defensive. I think in that position you have to just take the bull by the horns. Yeah. Just know you're going to win the frame.
Yeah. See, if I'm playing Trent in a match like this, I've got multiple layers of safeties in a frame. It's okay. I'm going to do this, and you're going to have to play a good shot here, and then even if you do that, you're still going to have to do this.
Yeah.
Jamie's route there was, I'm going to protect the black, so if you get to the black, you're not going to be on it.
Yeah.
But to me, that's your last line of defense.
Very last line.
Your very last line. Because Trent can still play a safety.
He can play the Marcus into the
He can play a Marcus.
Yeah.
He can go for the pot. It can miss and go onto a rail. So in the commentary as well, you'll probably might hear that I'm being probably overly critical of Jamie. And again, that's because I know he's going to go back and watch this, and he doesn't need me to tell him how awesome he is. He needs me to tell him where he's going wrong. So there just seems to be a theme, doesn't there? So already the
there's been massive mistakes.
Yeah, the vibe of the match.
Yeah.
It's actually not as easy as it looks.
Still needs to give this a bit of care and attention. Yeah, it's taking a lot. Right, so favourites got off to a good start.
Yeah, I think if this was going to be a close match, Trent needed to be the one who was 4-1 up. Jamie's only going to gain more confidence. but he won't be happy with how he's playing so far. He'll want to play much better than this. So far, I think his safeties have not been quite effective enough. Trent could be 4-1 up.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah, he could be.
Jamie's ran a rack.
I think naturally he's let that one go a bit. Naturally in matches like this, the standard for sure definitely will improve. First few frames tend to be a little bit edgy normally. Let's flip over and say hello to all the viewers. We've 113 currently watching. Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in.
Some comments here. Can't quite. Can you drag it over to the other screen again? Oh no, is that so everyone else can see or just us?
Only we can see that. Yeah. So we've got Justin Raj. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas everybody that's watching. For Marty, Kent Beaumont, Glenn Rocker, Dakota Cook has a question there.
I'm reading your comments, Dakota. I'm actually not sure when you said them, so I'm actually not sure what frame you're talking about. We're only just looking at the comments now.
Ian Hinton, that's rid of his ball from a good position from him. You're getting round out as well. And you've got a bit of security the way the black and his other two reds are as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you got a good memory for ball positions in frames and stuff. Yeah. Some people can't, like, as soon as a frame goes, they can't remember.
Yeah, wouldn't be too bad. It's just a shot. Trent, originally his two reds were in good positions over the middle, but he'd caused a bit of carnage and he'd put one unplayable or very, very tough. And that's when that turnover shot was on. So,
see, I'm not sure what's been happening in this frame, but I don't know why Jamie's going again. He's going off script. This is something I often talk to people about, like with this game, is controlling a match. Not playing into other people's strengths and playing into your own. He was looking at the extraction. So like, let's say that white pulls up a roll or two shorter, he can pot the red and extract the black. And then he's on the red to the right middle.
Oh, yeah.
And again, so I don't mind that option against, a Woodsy. So I don't know if Jamie's trying to play a game style as if it was against a top 10 player in the country, or if he's trying to play a game style to win this particular match. I'm not sure.
It's interesting because he's definitely started a lot more aggressive than I thought he would. But then on the flip side, he's played some very ultra defensive shots as well. Yeah. At the wrong time.
Like I would like to play any of the intermediates going around in a match, not even for any money, and I'm not allowed to run a rack. And in fact, they can break every frame
and just see how they operate.
And they get first in every frame, whether they get a ball in or not, whether it's a dry break, they get first in every frame. And when I get to the table, I'm not allowed to clear. So they will always get back to the table. And just so I can demonstrate the power of chipping bad balls out and leaving your opponent little option. It doesn't actually require much skill to execute those shots, chipping balls out.
Yeah.
Because now
a lot more simpler than...
Yeah, it is. And just look at where it is now. I've said to some intermediate players, the big intermediate tournament, I said, if you want to win it, you're not allowed to go for an out. Don't care how easy they are, don't try and run a rack. Obviously you can pot out later on, but don't try and run racks. Everyone's trying to run too many racks.
Do you mean when they're clearly very, very difficult?
Well, the reason why I'm saying never try to is because I believe that the intermediates don't have the ability to
dominate a frame without running.
Well, I don't think they have the ability to work out what is difficult and what's not. And I'm not trying to be insulting. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm always trying to help everyone with the game. And if anyone disagrees with that, if anyone disagrees with that, I'm sort of happy to show scenarios and watching them play. Like, you can send me a match, like a best of 5 against someone, and I'll show you the areas where you went wrong. That was a double kiss.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Was he going for the double?
I think he was going for the double in the corner, but again, I don't think it was on.
Right.
Because he's hit it way too thick for it to be the middle.
So you, being able to identify your problems and issues on the table is something I notice a lot from the intermediate players that they struggle with the most. Is that some shots that they see. That was really important there for that yellow to not land on the side rail. And I think you've left Jamie on a little bit.
So what he should have done there
really
was
bad.
If he has the fear of that happening, just leave the wide over the other side.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. When I do coaching with intermediate level players, and the reason why I'm saying that a bit is because that's sort of what this match. That's sort of what this match is, an experienced, very experienced player in Australia against an up and coming, high intermediate level player who's knocking on the door. Is that they think a lot of shots are actually not that hard, when I'll look at them and I think that's near impossible.
Yeah.
So just being able to identify. Now this is what I would call like an end game mop up. So you want to play the red that's closest to the middle, you want to play that first. You're dropping that in and then you're playing this ball. So when I'm routing an end-game mop-up, there's always principles that you're always following. So you're never having to really create anything new. You're just following a process every time, and you're playing for big areas.
So it becomes like second nature.
Yes. So you can, when you get good enough, a situation like this, you can actually map this out in literally 5 to 10 seconds. The whole thing. It's almost like speed reading. So my way would have cleared all these bottom balls first, and then I'm working my way up.
Can I ask, just assuming that this ball was the first one you said?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the one that's nearest the right middle. That's the one that's causing all the carnage there.
That's your worst ball on the table.
That's why he's had to go up now.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that was the ball I picked as well. Yeah, he's went about this a funny way. This could get him in trouble.
So the ball that you do not want to be playing last to land on the black is the one that he's going to leave till last. The one that's on the furthest top right is probably one of the hardest balls to pot to actually land on the black.
Yeah.
Because you need to land on it quite straight. If you land on it with a little bit of angle, if you accidentally land on that with a little bit of angle, it's actually not that easy to land plumb on it.
I think the one before that was as connected to the black, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah, it was.
Yeah, so you kind of need to, either way, I guarantee you, whatever angle he leaves here now, he's going to need to kind of throw this.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he doesn't come over back far enough, or a little bit too far, see now, all of a sudden that white is going very close to the black.
See, he needs to stun across the black here now.
It's not a fluke that I predicted this 5 shots ago. I said that this will be the ball he tries to land on black, and it's the worst ball. And for this exact reason, it's because I've seen this for a lifetime.
Again, like, even if he has to play this harder now and stun over.
This is a horrible shot.
He can't get close to the black now.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna naturally.
He's played that very well.
That's one of the best results he could have had.
Yeah.
I mean, he's flushed that. He's played it brilliant, but it shouldn't have been that difficult.
No, so that was ball in hand with 7 easy balls in the black, and every shot went wrong.
And he's had to play 3 big ones.
Yes,
arguably.
He's rerouted after every single shot.
Yeah.
So he's made the out and he's won the frame, But if I'm Jamie, that's a monstrous loss. Like if I'm looking at my opponent play this out this way, I'm taking such note and going, look at how much he struggled to make this routine out. If he has one bad ball or under any sort of pressure, he's not making enough of these.
It's a body blow for Jamie. It's very similar to the first frame that Trent won as well.
Yes.
He just there was a couple of shots that he made more difficult than they should have been. Anyhow, 4-2.
I'd just like to see Jamie just play more promotion and safety early in a frame, control the frame.
And ask a question.
Ask a question. Then pull the trigger at the right time.
He's went for it crazy out in the last frame, hasn't he?
Yeah.
For someone of his experience.
I'll throw a little challenge out to anyone who qualifies for the intermediate tournament. I'll play anyone. If I win, I don't get anything. If they beat me, I'll give them 500. I'm not allowed to run a rack. They can be in first every single frame, and I'm never allowed to clear my first visit. And I will show everyone, because the best way for me to do is just to show people. I will show people the strength and the power of just setting up a frame with one shot, and everyone can see how effective it is. So if someone wants to, anyone who qualifies for the intermediate tournament wants to put on a bit of an exhibition, I'm happy to do that.
There is our folks. Offers on the table. Oh, we've got
Dan the man wants that challenge. I'm happy to show.
Got a volunteer.
Mr. CueballTV himself.
Come on up to the table. We've got a question there. Sam Lilly, we always get told to play the table, not the player, but Marc with a C keeps on saying Jamie has to remember he's not playing a top 10 player.
No, you absolutely play the player. 100%. 100%. Play the player, not the table is a myth. I'll tell you why. So like if I'm playing someone like Jamie Stevens or Marc Owens as an example, if those two were to have a set, either one of them could win it. But who would I rather play? Well, I'd probably rather play Jamie because I'm going to get more opportunities. The frames are probably more likely to be a bit more nitty gritty, but Marc is much, oh goodness me.
Oh,
geez, that just kept rolling, didn't it?
It did.
Marc is more likely to take a match off me. So what do I do when I'm playing the frames? So when I'm playing the frames against someone like Jamie, I don't want to get bogged down too much. I still fancy myself tactically, that's fine, but not as much because he's happy to play that style. Whereas if I'm playing someone like Marc Owens here, if I've got those shots that I'm sort of talking about with giving your opponent some rope to hang themselves, Marc, who's sitting right next to me, is more likely to take the bait and hang himself because he can't resist himself. Where Jamie's just going to go, well, no, I'm not going to take the bait. So it changes your shot selection greatly. If I'm playing someone like Delahunty or Sage or McCartney or something like that, some of them play more aggressive than others. Like Delahunty will play more aggressive than Sage, but they still don't do stupid things. They don't do stupid things. So I can't just lay some basic bait out there because someone like Sage is just not going to fall for it.
He'll just get laughed at.
Yeah. He will do something. He will do the correct shot in response. So I need to take a bit more risk. I need to play more aggressive safeties, ones that do a little bit more than just lay some bait. I've got to lay some bait, but also put him under pressure somehow, which might mean the safety that I'm playing has a high degree of difficulty. The outs, I do need to take on the 50-50s. Oof, Jesus. I do need to take on the 50-50s because at the end of the day, you never know when you're going to get your next chance against them as well. Whereas if you're playing an intermediate level player, I know I'm going to get more chances in a match.
Yeah, I'd fully agree with that as well. You're always kind of playing the player. I think that when I made the transition from snooker, I think snooker you can get away with playing the table more than the player.
Yes, more of a skill game.
It's very attacking. You're always looking to stay at the table.
Yep.
So you are virtually playing the table a lot more than the player, but I think in pool there's so many twos and throws. And different styles of games that you are playing the player a lot more than the table.
There's certain types of bait that I would leave for you and not Jamie, and vice versa. And ones I would not leave you is if you've got a ball on a rail and a ball on another side rail, and you've got to make like a stun shot and an extraction and then a double. You're very capable of doing that, so I'm very wary of that, where Jamie is not as capable of that. So I'm more likely to leave Jamie those tempters than you. But I'm also tracking momentum. You're a momentum player, you're a confidence player, you want to make your shots. If I'm 3-0 up first to 5 and I'm playing Marc Owens here, and if I've got a 50-50 out, I'm probably going to refuse it and let him dig and search and scramble a lot more if he's not playing well. But if I'm 3-0 down and I see he's playing well, I will be taking on the 50-50 because he's playing well. I need to put him under pressure by taking matches and frames off and putting scoreboard pressure on.
Fair point.
So there's all sorts of little things that you sort of factor in as you're going along.
And it is very much a momentum game as well. It's so many swings in the one match.
Some players really are searching for that momentum, and other players don't care about it. They just play frame by frame. Like you look at someone like Tem, he's a real he's one of the big. He's one of the big momentum players. When Tem gets on a run, it's like Delahunty and Rusty. They're just sickening because they will continue. They'll ride the wave. They'll start going for outs that are 1 and 3s, 1 and 4s, 1 and 5s because they're just feeling like invincible mode.
Yeah.
And they start they're all of a sudden what is normally 1 and 4 all of a sudden is 50-50 because they're just playing like demons.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it can definitely happen.
Where other players like a Sage or an Andy Barnett, these guys, sure they'd like some momentum, but it's not in their win condition. It's not in their,
Yeah, it's just on to the next one, isn't it?
On with the next. I'll play this frame and I'll do what's right to win this frame, and then I'll just play the next one. And if I'm feeling good, then that's a bonus.
Again, that kind of touches back to what we spoke about, different kind of styles.
Yeah.
There's not one. It's not biblical. There's not just one way of playing the game.
Exactly.
Right, you've got some challenges, Mark.
Sweet.
Sam Lilly and Smiley and Dale Common. Hello, scary. It is pause.
Well, Smiley, I'd be very surprised if you're allowed to play in that intermediate tournament. I can't read. I have to get closer. Sam Lilly. Yeah, right. Sammy boy, we go back a long way. All right, let's do it. You're just the first one I saw. Oh, Jen. Marc pause Owens. No, it's Marc long pause Owens. Sometimes I'm watching you play and I think the screen's frozen. All right, let's tee it up, Sammy boy. I look forward to that. So we'll play race to 15. Give you 500 if you win. I don't want any money if I win. And we'll play under those rules, those conditions, and just to show people what can be done with some very basic, very efficient shot selection. But Sam, you're not allowed to play like a freak, all right? No freak show, Sammy.
Jamie's got a perfect angle here just to land on that.
Oh, that's no good. See, there is nothing wrong with playing a snooker here.
I think that's the shot, isn't it?
Now, what you want to do is, if you can, is block the red, block the black with the red that you're playing now, if you can. Yep, that's good. Beautiful. What's he not happy about?
That's actually perfect,
perfect.
because he can't come 2 rails and bump it into the middle.
I'm not sure. He's probably just annoyed he didn't make the out.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
You know, and in a race to 15, he's going to fluke that a couple of times as well.
Yeah, you just have to accept it.
Not necessarily the black. It might be another ball.
Yeah,
but that's fine.
It's part of the game, isn't it?
Yeah. And you're going to do it too. Like you're going to, you know, I remember I played in a a Scotch, like a Davis Cup format tournament with Greg Wells, and had to be like one state player and one non-state player. So I went and found probably the best non-state player. It couldn't be like a state player for like 10 years, and he made the state team like 11 years ago or something.
I was just gonna say, Wellesley has made.
Yeah. And so I'm like, hey, you want to play? He goes, yeah, sure. Now, very skillful player. Could have actually. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And again, well, you know what? There might be something wrong with the safety this time, because that black might go straight in the middle off the red.
Off the red, yeah.
Geez, you'd want to have a good look at that. You know what? You might actually have to go here. See, he doesn't want to, though.
This is one of them. I'm good, mate. I'm good.
All good, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good. Actually, the Powerade. Blue.
This is one of them scenarios where you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
Because if you don't go for it, and he does end up potting the black.
I think you got to go then.
Oh, he has to go, yeah.
I think you got to go then. I think that black goes in off that red nicely.
Yeah.
See, he does not want to be playing them.
He's actually played that in a way where he didn't fancy it.
He was, every feather he did then, he was thinking, God, I hate this, God, I hate this, God, I hate this, God, I hate this, hit. And if that's the case and you truly feel that bad, just play the snooker and hopefully they don't knock it in.
Again, though, how many times have you been in that scenario where you play the snooker and he pots it and you never forgive yourself for frames after?
Sometimes you got to listen to that little man within. I've been on shots in tournaments where I'm lining up a ball that I know I'm supposed to play, and I've got my body screaming at me, like saying, "You feel so uncomfortable right now. Just don't do this." I'm like, "Oh, all right."
So it's actually, he's just nearly played the shot that we predicted he would have played if he was snookered.
Yeah.
He's nearly pulled it off as well. Just needs to get nicely on this one on the rail. Oh, he's very close to it. Oh, wow.
So he did what I thought he might. He's decelerated there. He's not gotten through it.
Yeah.
So you watch one of the big boys play there. They're screwing that wide in off one or two. Like if you watch 10,
2 rails there.
If you watch 10 there, within half a second he's knocked that in with bottom and he's just screwed off 2 rails.
2 rails.
One or 2 rails.
Such an easier shot to play more confidently.
Jamie doesn't want to do that. He doesn't cue the ball that way. So he's.
Because you haven't got that much of a margin if you're just floating onto it. Whereas if you're coming off 2 rails there, you've so much to kind of juggle with. Jeez. He could have done with that pulling up 6 inches earlier.
Come on, mute. Is that muted there? Am I muted?
You are now. He'll settle for that. He just looks a little bit unsettled, I think, in this frame. Oh, where's the white? Where's the white? Oh, he's lost the white. Wow. So, 4-3. There's been a couple of crazy swings in this match already. I was just saying while you were gone, Mark, not once in that frame that I think Jamie looked comfortable. He looked very unsettled, I thought.
If I'm in Jamie's corner right now and I'm giving him advice, I'm actually telling him to play every shot in under 15 seconds. Jamie needs to do what, in my opinion, is a dramatic gear shift.
Do you just think he's taking too much time over, or
He's thinking,
overthinking the whole?
he's overthinking everything, and he's not letting his ability and Q arm and everything do the work. Cheers, Gussie. He's trying to scramble his way through this, but not in a. He's not doing a positive scramble. You know what I mean? Like, let's say Jamie's at the table right now and it's open table. You can just get down, hit the yellow and put the white on the top rail and just see what the other guy does. Just get down, do it quickly, see if they pot out or not. Like
Just ask him some sort of question.
Well, don't think of 6 scenarios on how to play everything. Let instinct and experience guide you. Just don't even look at second options. Go for your first option. Now, normally I wouldn't suggest that, but with how he's playing, it's pushy, it's shovey. He's not getting through the white. Yeah. He's looking just nervous out there.
Yeah, I think the last 5 or 6 shots he's played in that last frame looked really edgy.
Like these are elementary outs. Like some of these outs that we've seen not made are, third div level. Oh, look at this shot! What a shot!
It's worked out nicely.
Yeah, that's a good shot. This could be match on. Like if Jamie's 4-3 up, but he will not be feeling good about this because he's had 1,000 chances and is 4-3 up. Yeah. Trent will be seeing that Jamie's struggling, and he will be feeling better and better. And he'll just start going for these things. He'll start landing on nice little gaps, and he'll start landing good little here and there.
That kind of happens if something's not going. It's just, I don't know what it is uphill. If something's not going your way and you're not queuing well or don't feel well.
Yep.
The luck goes against it as well.
Everything, you feel like everything goes against you.
Yeah, it's the same all the time. It's actually crazy to think the 2 frames that I feel Trent threw away as well, and he's still only 4-3 behind.
Yeah. See, Jamie, just play what shot you kind of see first for a bit, and just get down and do it.
Is he playing off the red in the corner?
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Shot.
Not quite right with the white. See, it's okay though. Don't throw your head back. Don't cringe over too many things. Just get down and deal with it. Like, there's nothing wrong with playing the yellow to the top left, playing the yellow to the right middle, and then you play the yellow to the bottom left, and you drop down or stun across or something like that.
Just queue in one. Yeah. The third one will be here. That'll be base here black. He's gonna play that, I think. What's it called?
%, Dakota. The longer this match goes on and Jamie doesn't break away, the more uncomfortable he's going to feel. And yes, it will. The scoreboard pressure will be permanently on Jamie if he doesn't go 3 or 4 frames clear. But see how long he's taken on this shot?
Yeah. He's played it well. Assuming that yellow goes in the corner.
Yeah.
Just doesn't want to do. Doesn't want to do a whole lot with it. Just make sure he gives himself a nice angle.
See, don't try and screw down the table. I got a feeling he's going to try and get close to his work. You don't need to get close. This is dangerous.
I'm just stunned off the. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. So I thought he was going to bottom left rip it down the table. That's
He's
actually a good shot.
That really well.
That's the best shot. That's the shot of the match so far.
And he played it in less than 15 seconds.
And he did. And just whatever shot you see first, just play it and play it quickly. I say that because it's a gear shift that I make I don't like to do it, but when I'm playing and I'm battling away and I'm low on confidence and I'm not feeling good, and everything seems to be going wrong, and I think I'm overthinking, overanalyzing, I'm worrying about everything, sometimes I go, that's it, I'm just going whatever. And I'm not saying you have to attack, but if you don't like it, just go, okay, I don't like it, what's a good safety? I'm just going to play it.
Yeah.
Don't think of 19 different scenarios and things, just play.
But just change it up. It's just your whole mood.
Yeah, you
don't need to change a game.
Got to shift gears sometimes. You got to shift gears. Identify when something's not working and do something to change it up. Something that I hear from people is like, like I'll be coaching them or playing with them in the same team, or be like at nationals or something like that. I'm like, what's going on? What's your game plan to get yourself out of this? And I'll say, I just need to play better. Well, what is that? Like, of course you're trying to play better. We're all trying to play better.
What are you going to change to make yourself play better? Yeah.
Yes. What are you actually going to do other than just trying to not stuff up?
Yeah.
Because you're already trying to not stuff up. You know what, Marc? I'm going to try a cut break, or I'm going to try... Fine, do whatever. I'm just going to play off one leg. I'm going to play with my right eye closed. Fine. Do whatever the hell you want, but you got to change something.
I don't know you need to play better without changing something specifically. I think that out that he's just made there wasn't really straightforward. It's one he should be getting for sure.
Yes.
But he took them more positively than he looked in the frame before that.
Those are the outs from an aggressive point of view. Those are the outs that Jamie should be getting that Trent won't make as many of.
Yeah.
Jamie should be getting 3 out of 4 of those. Trent should be getting half of those.
For
you
sure.
know what I mean?
It's the 2 shots that he played there, up to the top right and the bottom left. That was virtually your black ball. He's played the 2 of them really well. Trent's landed in.
See, all he had to do was drop that in and leave the white around where you rack the balls.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't have to play the plan. He can
He's
just play
actually he's picked one of the areas on the table you don't want to land. One of the very few. Good recovery, though.
Yeah, he's done that well.
Just needs to mind his work a little bit. Like,
goodness me.
I notice he doesn't. It's not that you have to do it, but I think it helps. He doesn't walk around the table much.
Well, you're supposed to leave this ball till last for the black to the bottom left corner. That was supposed to be. You were supposed to play that red to the bottom right, then you got the black to the bottom left. So he was supposed to play this one to the middle a few shots ago. We'll see what he's got in mind.
He's just setting himself up for what's going to be a difficult transition to the black. This is the third. This will be the third. Sorry, folks. The third time he's done this in this match.
And now he's having to execute his way down the table.
Look how difficult that is.
Yeah. Most of the time he'll probably get this, but most of the time is not good enough. This should be an out that you make almost all the time. So getting it 60%, you're falling 30% short.
He's played that well.
He's played that well.
It's run on just an inch too far, I'd say.
This doesn't go in off the yellow, does it?
The white off the yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it does. He might be able to push through it, yeah. He's always missed the black.
And then it leads to a missed black. So he missed that black 5 shots ago.
Yeah.
He missed that black the moment he decided to play that red to the right middle and not go the optimal route. That's when he missed that black. It was 5 shots ago he missed that black. It was in the script, just check. Page 7, paragraph 8. Trent jaws the black because the white's on the rail.
I disagree with that, Dakota. He's definitely gone the wrong way about that. He had other options, I feel. I mean, he still should be getting them, but he's just making it more difficult for himself.
Yeah, he's just sort of starting to pop balls and not really working it out properly.
There's just one thing I noticed about Trent in the match, that he's not taking For me, I don't think he's observing the table enough. I don't think he's walking around enough.
Yeah, walk around.
And have a look.
You got to do laps.
Seems like he's playing the first shot he sees.
You watch Sage play, he does more laps around the table than anyone. It's crazy. He's just walking, chalk, and he's just burns holes around the table because he's looking at so many things, and there's sometimes things that you see that you didn't realize.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, that ball goes in there. Oh, you know what? I thought I needed to land here. Turns out I can land over there.
Yeah.
Turns out I can land anywhere in this half of the table.
It happens more often than not. The more you walk around, the more shots you see.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it doesn't matter what level you're at. It's just one of them things. The more you walk around, the more you see.
Yeah, that should be pretty good to extract this yellow.
Just landed in poor position for the second ball.
Yeah, right. He should have just dropped in his first ball, then he would have had the red over the hole and never had to have played the plant. And then it just sort of snowballed from there. And he may have been happy landing on the black, but to me that was the worst result.
I still think the two balls that linked best to the black, he removed 3 shots too early.
Yes. Yeah.
The one on the left middle and the one on the right middle.
Yes.
One of them he should have left. The one on the right was probably the one, but he definitely should have left at least one.
Huh.
Ew. Hate these ones.
Man. Screwing off like 2 rails and aiming for the black.
Yeah, I'm trying to kiss the black.
Yeah, I'm trying to kiss the black, and if I miss it, the white will go about another foot past the black. But I can't see the angle properly. Maybe it's thinner or thicker than what I realise. I don't know.
Deep screw. He's digging. He's played that well.
Oh, nice. Yep. Good shot. Thought it was a bit thinner.
Actually, yeah, it looked a lot thinner than it was. Still a good shot though. He played it well.
Now just don't underhit this and leave yourself like
you're
low
hot,
low of the yellow, and all of a sudden you gotta punch around the table or something.
Okay. I always give them an extra ball. Naturally.
Yeah, always want to try and land it actually high, like slightly high.
He's taking them well. So Jamie runs into a 6-3 lead. Race to 15. Bit of a crazy game. Just how some of the frames have went.
This is what I call 2-player pool, where they are both playing in the same frame. A lot of the guys I play, it's often it's a one-person game. It's actually not a 2-player game. But these guys, other than I think they ran a rack each, but outside of that, the other 7 frames, they've both had more than one good opportunity each.
For sure.
So it's like a 2-player game.
Yeah.
When I have a hit with like Gus or Mick or whatever at my house, or a lot of these guys I play in tournaments, it's often a 1-player game.
Hello, Kev. Happy Christmas.
Kev, happy Christmas, buddy. Oh, I get a hug just like the dogs. Hey?
Oh my God, Mark.
I'm not qualified.
You haven't earned that yet, Mark. Hey, get the big Kev Harvey hug.
Oh, you do, mate, but what he did yesterday, I will keep that video.
God, what did I do?
The dogs.
Oh, the dogs.
Mark. I wrote to Susie, I was going to write to you and say thanks for sharing, but...
I didn't know she was going to put that out to the world, by the way.
That is good for the world.
It is, yeah.
Look at me, I'll come and give him a hug.
Hey, that's what you're down here
No, I'll
for.
give him a hug because he's told his missus.
Yay!
He dresses up like on Sundays to go to in Pattaya when they go on Sunday golf days.
Someone actually asked. Someone actually asked me there. Were you golfing today? I was Corey Bray. So, folks, if you haven't, you wouldn't know. I'm head to toe in golf gear. I was golfing today,
Yes.
but I had to say to Corey, I don't dress like
had
this
to.
all. My response had to be, I don't dress like this all the time, Corey.
I don't often see you outside of the pool tournaments as maybe your favourite attire.
You probably haven't had this much come to take.
Has he left him on that yellow?
He has.
Oh, you were supposed to pot that.
Let's see.
One of these blokes have won 10 national titles.
At this point, it's hard to tell which one.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks, Wally.
Is he watching? It's always weird when someone in the venue makes a comment.
It goes with my face, mate.
Sean Walpole, my opinion, was the man of the match in the grand final for the EDPL DDPL. I thought he played fantastic,
He certainly was. Yes.
especially for a lower point player. He'd done his job and more, and he was winning frames off his own bat too. That's something I notice. You know, who's winning frames off their own bat and not just having their opponent muck up.
He was solid. He was
very
solid
solid.
right throughout finals, actually.
Yeah. Very good, very good. Oh, this threads the gap. Oh no. Again, so it's just a frame. Reds on paper just never lose from here.
Yeah, I think Trent's kind of played a shot there where it's just buying time.
Yeah.
Not that he had many other options. I do think it's a decent shot. Just like a game of tennis, he sends the ball back to Jamie to see what he has to offer. Options were definitely limited there for sure.
See, don't overcomplicate this and think like all you got to do is leave the white on the top left side of the table. Don't overcomplicate this. And Trent's going to cut this in down there. He's going to hold on the black, come off the rail, pot the yellow, and pot. Don't confuse this. Don't do more than you have to. See, now Trent can just play half ball off the yellow down to the bottom left. You see what I mean? Like,
he shouldn't have a look at that angle.
yeah.
I think he was just more concerned about getting that red off the cushion, wasn't he? Yeah, he's in it.
See, like, all he had to do was put the white on the left-hand side of the table. Don't worry about the red.
Yeah. Worry about that in the next shot.
Yeah, if you played a bad safety, your primary concern was you're going to be under pressure on your next visit. So that should have been your primary concern. You know, like in my opinion, I think Jamie's gotten a bit fortunate there that when Trent's played that, he's left Jamie on a screwball, like screwback to knock in Trent's ball over the
virtually
hole.
unmissable.
Yeah, you know, so that's not tactical genius there. It's just the way it's worked out. When you're playing good tactics, it's when you're controlling your opponent to do what you want them to do. So you can predict the next shot. I'm going to play this, then he has to do this. And unless he plays an amazing shot, this is how the balls will be, and then I'm going to do this. You should be able to predict what you're going to do next. That's good safety. That's good match play. See, I'm probably just laying the snooker here.
I'm just bumping the red, behind the black.
Yeah.
Just bump the red up over the middle and leave him behind the black.
This is a really hard out.
I think at some point he's going to have to play that shot.
I'll simplify this for everyone out there. What's Trent's best chance to win this frame? If Jamie goes for the out on reds and doesn't make it.
Doesn't make them now.
So Jamie is choosing Trent's best option. Every ball he plays right now, you are choosing your opponent's best option to beat you. It sounds madness when you think about it like that. It's true.
Yeah. Why hasn't he played that snooker? I don't get that.
Like I'm probably playing the snooker off this shot as well. I'm just probably hitting the red down towards the yellow. I'm laying a snooker. Because I don't like where that yellow is. I don't like where the white is now. I want them moved. Because you lay the snooker now, Trent comes off the rail, hits the yellow, and you're a good chance to then lay the snooker off the one next to the black. That's what I'm talking about with
just predict the next shot you're going to have.
Predicting the next shot. I'm going to lay the snooker here. Trent's going to get out of it. Then I'm hoping that he hits the yellow into position.
Leaves the white down.
Leaves the white down low, exactly. And then I can lay the snooker off the one under the black. I win this 3 shots from now. You better not run this over down the hole or something. So, right shot, not great execution. You might just be able to see it.
He's probably, the result he's had may force Trent to go and cushion first anyway, I think. Yeah. He's going to go cushion first, I think. Oh, he's got it. He's fluked it. Wow.
That's a great result for Jamie.
Yeah. Oh.
Great result.
He's smashing the black off the red, off the side cushion in the right middle.
Getting the white to the top right-hand corner pocket is ideal if you can.
Top right, yeah.
Near up there, but
very difficult.
It's very difficult. And if it is too difficult, you throw all safeties out the window and you just try and go for some...
Load up.
What did you say, like half ball and into the right middle?
No,
like the double?
Black half ball off the red, half this cushion, into that middle.
Into the right middle, yeah, that's the shot that I meant, yeah. I'd say that's probably the best option. There are probably some scenarios where you can plant balls to rails and all that sort of stuff, but at the end of the day, they're all probably actually harder than just trying to knock in the black somewhere.
Yeah.
And as well, if you play with pace, the white can land safe. You can cannon the red to the rail. The black can also land on the rail. There's actually a number of good lucky things that can happen.
Yeah, I think it's really difficult to try and put his red on a rail and get the white safe as well.
See, there's some good things that can happen here. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
it's had a bit of a result.
See, Jamie's not happy, but what are you talking about? Why on earth are you shaking your head right now?
Yeah.
You've just butchered this entire frame. You missed an easy ball to the top left.
Yeah.
You didn't lay a good snooker off to the right. You went for an out that you shouldn't.
I think that was the worst, actually. So far, the worst decision I've seen in the match is not playing that snooker, because it was staring him straight in the face.
So I mean, I could list a solid 5 or 6 bad errors from Jamie here, and you're still at the table. I can't remember the last time I made 6 bad errors and still was at the table. Often when I make 6 bad errors in a match, I've lost the match many times over. Like, you know, if I'm in his position here and played such a bad frame, I am so happy that I still get to play another shot.
I've actually played. I've made less mistakes and lost the match.
That's what I'm saying. How many race to 11s have you played in big tournaments or race to 9s and these things? You've made less mistakes than Jamie has in this and lost the match.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just not getting punished for his mistakes.
Be appreciative for being able to get your hand on the table.
Again.
Your hand's on the table. Be happy.
He's going for the cut in the middle, is he? That's a great shot.
See, look, what's there to be upset about?
He's had some result there hitting that jaw. I don't think
it's gone well, yeah.
This isn't as easy if he doesn't hit that jaw.
It comes and goes, but also like when Trent hit that black, probably about half the time, something is going to make it a little bit more tricky for Jamie. there's going to be something somewhere. The black will go a little funny, the red will go a little... most likely something is going to go a little funny somewhere.
He'll be mightily relieved getting this one on the board.
Yeah. Well, he's got
Just
this
because
buffer.
he never should have been losing it.
What would Josh Gorski do? Josh is one of the hardest players to actually predict. You know, it'd be a good match. A real good match would be Marc here against Josh Gorski.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Because instantly I was thinking, hard to predict, but high skill level. That's the most fun to commentate, is when players have a huge capability, a huge ability level, and very creative.
But nobody knows what they're going to do.
But it's madness. because you sort of, you kind of sit back and just enjoy the match. You don't, like if I was going to commentate you and Gorski, I wouldn't have my 8-ball dissecting the match hat on, and I wouldn't be commentating the way I am now.
Would you try and commentate it, predicting the way you think we would play it?
I would try and enjoy the commentary as much as you guys are enjoying the match, and I would try and meet your guys' level in the commentary. So, okay, neither of these guys like playing safeties. They're going to look for doubles, triples, extractions. They'll both back their potting, back their white ball. We're going to see some high-level loose pull here. So let's enjoy it. That's what I'll be going down.
We give the viewers what they want, Josh, if you're watching.
Yeah. That'd be a great match. I'd love to commentate that as well.
Yeah, he's actually got good pal of mine now after spending some time with him up in.
Josh is awesome. Yeah, he's awesome.
He was brilliant up there as well, up in Rockhampton.
Like I said, one of the reasons why I'm being so critical of this match in particular is because it is that rising intermediate player against what Jamie calls himself as like the gatekeeper for the state team. He's a bit of a measuring stick, you know. Which side of Jamie Stevens are you on? So that's why I'm commentating the way I am, is to really heavily lean into the different styles. And so far it's 7-3 because Jamie's needed two or three chances to win a frame, where Trent's needed 3 or 4. Trent's needing an extra chance.
Yeah. Here's that roll you were talking about. Wow, it's went both ways.
Yeah. Oh shit! I think the white did, but we'll have a look.
I don't think the red did. Yeah. The white did.
Yeah, white. Yeah, the white did. The red looked like it was going to hit the rail 4 times, but never did. It did. Bit of left and right hand side.
Here's Joshy now. Gemma found out what I would have done at 10 on Geelong.
Oh, wasn't there some monstrous fluke?
Do you remember that?
Like a disgusting monstrous fluke.
Crazy.
Oh, mate. Oh, it's sickening. Yeah.
Just remind us how that went again, Josh. I do recall the black hit.
Remind Gemma.
I think the black hit 6 or 7 cushions.
What's some more matchups? Marc Owens, Josh Gorski, definitely. That's a very good one. I think Jack Green, Sean Partridge is a good one. I think Dakota Cook and Logan Brand is a good one. Actually looking around the room, seeing who I can see.
You get involved as well. Viewers, let us know who you want to see next.
I think it's a Scotch doubles is always good fun.
Yeah, that's great.
Scotch doubles is good fun. I'm always happy to play anyone, but I think if I was playing in a Scotch doubles match, that'd be good fun. Like you and me against Mick and Rob Bowen, something like that. That'd be good fun.
Sounds good.
I'd like that, yeah.
I like Scotch. It's a good game.
Yeah.
It's very enjoyable.
Oh, look at this. Oh my god, okay, that's a bit unlucky.
Wow.
But at the same time, what's he doing with the black? You know, like what? It goes to the right, the far side middle.
That's the only place it does go, isn't it?
See what I mean? Like, this is what my issue is here.
Is it safe to say he's put that on the back burner quite a bit in this match so far? Just what he's gonna do with his...
Yeah, just deal with the black later. It's a problem for later. Which is a very amateur way to go about it. See, this was the best result. Look at how those reds are placed. They were placed very well. So it might have been a blessing in disguise. Oh, he's blocked the right. He's blocked the black to the right middle.
Doesn't go anywhere now.
That was a genius level safety shot. I thought he was going for the double, but he was actually going for the trip, the double off the jaw, off the back rail, and blocked the black to the right middle.
He's too good.
Can you punch screw like into the black now off the red to the bottom left? You'd have a crack at that?
It's hard to see.
This is a great example of playing the player and not like if I'm playing one of the big boys, I'm 100% having a go on reds because tactically I cannot win this frame, and yellows they will pot out next shot.
Yeah.
Even with that bad another positional shot, and you're probably playing it off the red closest to the pink spot on the snooker table. Sorry, the yellow.
Yellow closest to
This
pink.
this shot now.
Just screwing off the rail.
And yes, you're absolutely going off the rail. You don't have to because of where that yellow is positioned in the sort of the middle of the table.
He actually looks perfect here. Just from we're right behind the table itself here. It's just slight bit of right hand side and just flick the black out.
Yeah, the bit of right. And play with some authority too. Don't get the white jammed in there.
Oh,
It was the right idea. So, Sam, I think you were talking about playing the player or not. Remember what I said about against Trent, you can probably just try and make it a little bit messy and you're a good chance to get back. Whereas against Sage or Rusty or Tem, these guys, you need to end it there because you're 9 times out of 10 you are not getting back. Yeah, this is not meant to be criticism of Trent. This is I'm commentating to help promote and coach these guys and other players out there like Trent, because there are actually other players out there like Trent who are trying to get better, and I really want to see that.
It's definitely...
Goodness me, Jamie.
Wow.
Goodness me.
Where's he landed?
See, he just wanted the white, like, basically on the bottom rail. And then it's a natural half ball drop in to the bottom left, and the white would go in between the yellow on the far left and the rail and up for the other red. He actually wanted the white like on the rail.
He's decelled a couple of them, hasn't he? Just hasn't got a hold of it.
Oh, trust me, Jamie's going to be filthy with how he's played. He's going to be filthy.
Looks like he's playing the right shot. Oh no. Has he went for that?
He did try to pot that.
I didn't think it was on, was it? Well, it was on, but
Yeah,
it was a mad cut.
It was on. He's obviously forgotten that left-hand side is going to make the white throw about maybe half a ball to the right. See, Trent really needs to map these out because he's actually...
Rather than just get down and hit.
He's already a little bit funny. Like, yeah.
This one needs to be good.
My 2 favourite shots Trent has played was the shot he did. My 2 favourite shots Trent has played was the shot he played 2 hours ago in the second frame when he did that double.
Second frame, yeah.
When he played the safety double, and that shot. Now, maybe it'll work for him, maybe it won't. But you can't isolate the result to this exact shot right now. You can't define that shot's success on how Jamie plays this shot right now. It's the style, it's the brand, it's the vibe, it's the philosophy that we're going for.
Yeah, regardless,
Controlling
either
the
way,
frame.
he can walk away saying he's played the right shot
Yeah.
at the right time.
I am going to get back to the table. It might be good, might be bad, whatever, but he's choosing to outplay his opponent. See?
Yeah, there you go.
And look at that. Who would have thought? Now, none of us would have predicted that Jamie would actually foul there, but it's amazing how many times
It just happens. Yeah.
things happen that you would never have thought of,
Yeah.
because sometimes your opponent doesn't play the right shot. They do weird stuff.
Oh, wow. What's he done there? Has he left himself low?
See, he just shouldn't be having... Yeah. Well, yep. I probably would have topped into the red there. And
Yeah. Just give yourself just that slight better shot in the black. Let's go black though.
it's worked out all right.
I'm glad he's won that in the manner he's won it, from the shot he's played,
Yes.
rather than go chasing the ducks around the table and putting himself in all sorts of trouble.
Yep. Now he's racking the balls going, there might just be something to this thing I've heard of called a safety shot. Maybe they're not that bad at all. What are you talking about? Maybe a break or something?
I was hoping they were going to call it. I'm going to bounce out for 2 minutes, folks. I shall return.
He's made a couple of balls here. What's this chat going on? Gus versus Tem. Yeah, that'd be a good one, but the thing is, with matches like that, they happen a lot. So, a lot of tournaments, like I don't know how many times Gus has played Tem in comps and tournaments over the past 2 years. There's every chance they've played 10 times in tournaments in the last 2 years. Sort of want to try and think of little matchups that are going to be close and exciting to watch, and both players a bit of personal pride on the line. And ones like Timmy Shelton and Tony Massey. So I sort of think about matches that I'm not actually 100% sure who wins, and I like to think of matches that if match sort of goes a certain way, then it's going to favour someone, and can they take advantage of that or not? Sometimes when you're watching guys like Gus and Tem, even though Tem is hyper aggressive, he still plays the game of pool very, very, very correct. He's just the very aggressive version of that. But as far as aggressive players goes, Tem is just about the most correct version of that pool player going around. And Gus has very good match play. Very good cat and mouse. He can run racks. He can take advantage from leads unless he's playing against Rocky Hammond. He can make comebacks. Gus is a very sticky player. He doesn't go away. He's very, very good at that. And Gus is very predictable as well. Gus plays the game very close to correct. So generally watching players who do their craft at a very high level in a weird way can sometimes actually not be as fun to watch. Sometimes you want to see a little bit of funkiness. That's why when you're watching guys like Gorski and Jamo and Marc Owens, very high skill, Scott Parker, these guys, Jack Green, there's a bunch of them, very high skill level players, but still questionable shot selection that is enough to get them in a little bit of trouble. But they've got very high skill level that it can be fun to watch them dig out of the trouble that they put themselves into, if that makes sense. Yeah, you know, like who wants to watch... That's right, Dakota. Who wants to watch Rusty beat me again? No one. There's just certain matches like, you know, like Woodsy's played against Sage so many times. Noonan's played against Della so many times. Actually, you know, that would be an alright one because we haven't seen those guys play for a few years. But matches that when you often tune into CueballTV and it's at the pointy end of a tournament, Gus and Tim and Mick Scary and Rob Bowen, and these guys are always there, you know. I want to see some interesting matchups. I think Mick Reardon's a good one, actually. I just spotted him earlier around the room. Mick Reardon against Sean Dempsey? Mick Reardon, Sean Dempsey? I think that'd be a good one. Yeah, there's a lot of matches at that level that I think are really good matchups. Scotty. Yeah, you're one of those guys. But Scotty, you're one of those guys I always feel a little uncomfortable playing, especially over the last probably 4 or 5 years. Your game's come a long way, gone up multiple levels, and you're in that bracket of that skillful player that is good enough to pull off any shot, and that's often what gets you in trouble. But at the same time, you're good enough to pull it off that sometimes you do, and it can be fun to watch.
Dakota, you are correct, sir. Good guess. Scotty Parker, I have to say, I love your style.
Yeah, I've played against Scott a lot lately. I tell you what, Scotty, I feel like I play you at every tournament, and we're actually we've beaten each other a number of times, but we're actually yet to play a really good match. For some reason, our matches always go a little funny. I don't know why. Like I said, we've beaten each other a bunch over the last few years, and I know, actually, I lie. You played very well against me in Anzac a couple of years ago. I think you beat me 3-1. You played very well. Other than that, we've had these really funny, weird matches. Weird things happen.
I wonder, can he squeeze this through the gap and play the snooker without flicking the other yellow out? Yeah, shot.
Scott Parker, Jack Green, Scott Parker, Mick Reardon. Matches like that, I think would be very good. Yeah, robotic can be very boring. I joke about it a bit, but no one wants to watch me play against Sage. You know, if you get your notepad and pen out and want to take notes and learn some stuff, that'd be one of the best matches out there. But it's not exciting. You know, it's not sexy. If you got you know, Delahunty and Noonan on the opposite table, or Rusty against Tem, your eyes are going to be watching that one, and you check back in on me and say it's just to see what the score is. Watch me or Justin pot another dead straight black.
On a dime.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's boring.
Jamie.
That's like sometimes when I watch the snooker, I'll watch someone make a beautiful century break, and it's really boring. They're perfectly high side on the black every time. All the colours are on the spots, and they make a beautiful textbook century break. That's fantastic, but you almost yawn because it's so easy. Well, it's not easy. They do it so easy.
Someone like Ding, this is going to sound awful, but someone like Ding has to be the most boring genius of a cue ball control specialist I've ever watched in my life.
He's probably got the best.
It's just perfect.
He's probably got the best white ball of all time, and that's just what makes him dull in a way.
It just gets a bit repetitive, and it's genius.
And you want to, sometimes the players who don't take the same amount of feathers and have mannerisms around the table where they move, like someone like Judd, how he
Jack
moves.
Lazowski or
Jack Lazowski, they sometimes get up and down off the shot, and then they move around and they have facial expressions and stuff, and they sometimes feather a little bit quicker, a little bit slower, and play wrong-handed. They don't take time to get the rest out. That can actually that leads to it being more fun.
it's just a little bit of the unknown, isn't it, really? So what are they going to do next, or what way are they going to play the shot?
Surely Jamie plays this yellow off the red high side.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
But how do you transition from left to right, right to left?
It's not easy. I wonder, does he have the angle? You nearly want to play for it now, don't you?
I think
The
so,
right side
yeah.
and then come back over. I don't mind that. The only thing with that shot is you're giving yourself one stab to get perfect.
Yeah.
Whereas if he goes the other way, he's
Yeah.
2 chances.
I think I would have played in a way that I'm trying to land on the one on the right, but I'm not going behind the black. So if I don't get the right angle, I can always play to the bottom left one as a backup.
Yeah.
Pretty much what you said.
It's just this one you can kind of... you can decel, or you can just get into it too much. And
Be very tempted to actually screw the white off the top rail. I'd be very tempted and come down on the line of the yellow, and you've got like about 3 foot of line to land in.
see, he's just overcooked that slightly. I don't think he's on it.
Yeah, I think he is
on it.
just.
He's just giving it a big release of breath there.
Actually came back pretty far for it. He didn't hit that hard.
He didn't, no. It's just one of them shots that can just go wrong.
Yeah, really got a hold of it. Also, he's not on the yellow.
He'll
but he's
be on
about
it now
to
in a
be.
second.
Tell you what, the last person to ever cheat is this guy right here. I fear the person who calls him a cheat as well. Look at that, now he's on the yellow. Trent just called him a cheat. Now Jamie's like, what was that? Trent said nothing.
Dakota wants Dempsey and Skerry, and Tem wants Tom O'Keefe and Dempsey. Why is that, Tem? Part 3.
Yeah, I
They
think
played today. I think Tom got him.
Tom O'Keefe's got the measure on young Dempsey. He's kryptonite.
Jamie's spent an awful lot of time over this shot.
Yeah, Jamie has slowed. Well, he's played
Great
the whole match
shot.
quite slow, but
Great
he
shot.
played that very well. And I'll tell you what, if he's 4-7 down, how much harder does that shot look? He struck that well.
He's
That's
played
probably
it
the
very
best.
well.
That's actually probably the best
Yeah.
he's struck a ball tonight.
Nice and positive.
Here we go. Be happy with that one.
Right, 8 frames to 4. Just going for a quick break, folks. So I think I might do the same.
Yeah, me too.
Back in a couple of moments. Over this shot.
Yeah, Jamie has slowed. Well, he's played
Great
the whole match
shot.
quite slow, but
Great
he
shot.
played that very well. All right, I just spoke to Dan. He's agreed to stay later tonight. I'm going to jump on straight afterwards and give someone a match. Dan has 100% agreed to that, whether he knows it or not. I've just had a bit of a break and I've come back and Trent's on and out. Oh, good. Yeah, I think Jamie's got to play this. Well, I'd be. Oh, I think the double's just on. I think you're probably. Actually, I'm trying to work out what you should be doing here. You know what? This is a situation you could really discuss quite thoroughly, actually, what to do here. There's an option where you can play yellow to top right and extract the yellow on the left-hand side of the table. The reason why I say extraction there is because that rail actually rolls out, and you don't want to be dropping that one in. But you do have a yellow right near the middle that you can pot and lane directly on it, so you certainly don't have to do that. I think if the double's on now, you probably should go the double. There are some safety options, but I really don't want to be leaving my opponent a one cushion escape. Especially because I think ball in hand would only be slightly more beneficial here. Ball in hand doesn't win you this frame. It's only slightly more beneficial because you can put the white in right behind that yellow that's down in near the bottom right hand pocket. See, playing it like that is not beneficial at all, because even if Trent fouls now, you've still got the same problems. So, no joy. Trent was actually on and out. I didn't see it. I was on a bit of a break, but he had a very routine black and gave it the chop chop.
I was just going to ask, yeah, I've just returned there now myself. The only thing I'd say about that last shot Jamie's played is just put another one of his yellows in a... Oh wow. That would have been some bonus, wouldn't it?
It would have been, yeah.
He's just put another one of his yellows in a quite an awkward position. The shot beforehand now, not the recent.
Yeah, see, I'm happy here if I'm Jamie, because I'm back at the table, because I think the safety he played left himself a bit open. Because like even if Trent didn't get out of that, Jamie still had a lot of work to do. Didn't really promote anything.
This has gone really dicey for both.
So
if you're Jamie here, do you keep nipping balls out and force Trent into actually potting that black by fouling?
Yeah, you just don't want the white on. You don't want it down here. This is not the side of the table you want the white. You actually want the white more on the nameplate, up on the top, like up on the top rail on the nameplate. Because you are leaving some pathways to hit this. See, I think Jamie. I can't really. I think he might be able to just come off one rail with bottom.
He's looking at two rails, is he? I think he can check that up with bottom as well.
I think he can come off one rail with bottom. This is close. Oh no, he didn't hit it. So he didn't quite hit it hard enough. So if you're going to play that shot, you actually have to hit it harder, because what's happened is it's hit the first rail, and then by the time it's hit the second rail, it's now rolling forwards because it's no longer skidding across the cloth. So it's hit the first rail with skid, so imagine like a stun, so it's just come off nice and square. But then when it's hit the second rail, if you replayed that and rewatch that, I don't know if we can actually do that, Dan. Can we just replay that last shot? After he hits the first rail, you'll see the moment where the white stops skidding and it starts rolling forward. So now it's hitting the second rail with top spin, which is going to throw the white wider.
Yeah.
So when you play that, you actually need to play it harder, So it skids into the first rail, just like the white skidding across the cloth. So when Dan gets this ready, I don't know what people can see and can't see. Can they see this now, Dan? They can't see this yet. So you actually want to hit it with enough pace that the white is skidding across the cloth into the second cushion and still has that stun effect.
The problem with that, obviously, is you have to gauge your first cushion down a lot, because
A lot more
so
pacey.
hard.
Well, the way he played it was impossible.
Yeah.
It was not possible to play it. So you see the moment there,
Yeah.
when it gets to about the blue spot, it goes from skidding across the cloth to then top spin.
Even
So watch
the
this.
angle it's come off.
Skidding and then top spin. You see it around that halfway mark where the
Yeah.
top spin then kicks in. I've got all this info and I still can't beat Rusty. You know why I can't beat Rusty? Oh, that's a good effort. The reason why I can't beat Rusty is I talk about like scripts and all that sort of stuff. He doesn't give a shit about a script, and even if he did read it, he wouldn't follow his lines. He would have Rusty Wheeler supposed to do this, this, and this, and he does none of it. He is the uncontrollable.
You might just have to adapt the same kind of game plan.
Look, I've
Just fuck the script in the bin. Excuse the language, folks.
I play it up a bit, but I've certainly won some matches against him. But he's probably the, I reckon against Delahunty, Sage, and Jake, I've got around a 50-50 record thereabouts. Rusty's definitely the one player in the country I have a losing record against. He's probably the only player in the country I'd say I definitely have a losing record against. And I've just played him a lot lately in quarterfinals. I hate losing in the quarters because you feel like you've run so far, but really it's nothing. Rusty. This is the right shot. This is absolutely the right shot. But again, was that the most optimal way he could have gone about it?
Just with them ones, it's really easy just to get down and play the extraction.
Yeah.
But if he thinks about it a little bit more and actually aims for half ball on the bottom yellow,
Exactly.
so
Aims
you
for
flick
half
the
ball.
top one, and you're taking both of them out, and you're not slamming yourself in that position.
After this shot, Dan, I'm sorry to make you work so hard. If we could have a look at the previous shot, just because it's a very common. This is a very common scenario, and Jamie's result there. Maybe it was unlucky, maybe not. Let's have a little look and let's.
So, yeah.
Okay, so he's actually played the wrong ball entirely. So the ball he should be playing is the one closest to his hand when Dan brings it up. He should be playing that. So he's like just stunned into them basically when Dan brings it up.
I prefer a thinner angle off the bottom rail with more side into the ball that he's hit half ball.
After we see this shot here, looks pretty good.
Yeah, still in control.
So he's gone into this yellow like full ball. Now that was always going to happen. Okay. After this, we'll get that replay again. All right. So if we go back to Jamie's shot, the extraction, and can we pause it? So the yellow that he's closest to now, his hand, he should be putting the white to play that yellow to the right middle, and be playing the same shot, the extraction shot, white off the bottom rail and into those two yellows. Then at least you've got that yellow that he's lining up now as well, and you've also got the yellow to the left middle. And you're not going into it with paced stun. You're able to play it with top left and have the spin create the flow of the white through the shot.
Yeah, that's definitely the shot. Leave that one there as his kind of back up if the white does hold down there.
So the last ball here is the one on the rail, because you don't have to land on any ball after that.
Yeah, you can just dead weight it in and not do much.
Now when you're playing this, when you're playing your second last yellow is the one over the top left. When you're playing this, the white is supposed to be near the left rail. So you're dropping this one in. You're rolling the white forward about one or two balls, and now you're topping the white through to the left-hand rail. Now what you're supposed to do is you walk over to the rail and you say to yourself, if I land the white on the rail, is that bad?
I don't want to be on the rail.
Yeah.
Just the ball off it.
Yeah. There we go. Beautiful.
That's perfect.
Perfect. Absolutely.
Just want to make it as natural as possible.
Now, this may seem like I'm overreacting, whatever, but right now, this little sequence is the difference in the match between Trent and Jamie. Trent would have just gotten down and knocked those balls in willy-nilly. Jamie has worked hard to leave the white on that left rail, because Jamie has now got an easy yellow where Trent would probably be on the rail or like a half ball yellow or something like that. And I only say that is because that's what we've seen for the last 2 hours.
It is, and it's what's been actually predicted as well.
Yeah, so Jamie's done that all right. You know, that was actually one of his better frames. Like if you think about how many correct good shots there were compared to bad ones,
it's just simplifying. It's not making it hard for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of his better frames there. Just played some containing safeties. None of them were. There was probably a couple that were maybe debatable, but they weren't horrendous.
Yeah.
And he's just opened up the frame. It went a little bit bad. He's laid one more snooker, got ball in hand again, and then made a cruisy out.
By the way, folks, I'm guilty as charged for the likes of that as well. Just throwing a few careless ones in and just making life a little bit more difficult for myself at times. So makes all the difference when you realise that a little bit of care and attention just makes it so much easier. Oh,
I'd like to do almost like a Scotch doubles match, but we've got four players and you don't know whose team you're on until it starts. You're like, we'll flip a coin or whatever. I don't know. I tend to have more fun with Scotch doubles matches these days. You know what it is, I think, about with Scotch doubles match? If you lose, it can just be from a number of reasons or whatever, but if I was to play someone in like a legacy cash match and lose it, then it's like, it's hurtful. Like, you know, your pride's been dented, you want to put in all this practice for it, you want to perform or whatever, but in Scotch doubles, it's kind of just more a bit about the fun, really.
it is. It's a good game. It's very enjoyable. You can let the hair down as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can let the hair down a bit. It's also fun to sort of see how your teammates go about things as well. You know, like you'd play this and they'd play that. You're like, oh, that's actually, I didn't see that. That's an interesting option.
Yeah, there's a major contrast between my style and my partner's style. That's for sure.
Well, that's why you and Tem work well together. Is when I watch you guys play, it's clear that Tem calls most of the shots.
Most,
yes, not all, but most. And you're fully capable of wrapping your head around how he thinks and works.
Yeah, for sure.
But not just on the table, off the table as well. You can handle his lunacy. Whereas I played Scotch doubles with Tem once, and he won't mind me telling this story, it's a bit of a funny one. I couldn't wrap my head around it because we're playing Gus and Mick in Scotch doubles down at Potter's, and we're actually playing for maybe it might have been 200 a corner or whatever, race to 11, something like that. Bit of a scrappy match. We're sort of all struggling a bit, but we're getting through it, and we're it's something like 7-all. I can't remember the exact details, but this is the gist of it. It's something like 7-all maybe, and we lose a frame. We chop it up. Tem comes and sits down next to me, and I'm used to playing with someone like Mick Scary, who has like a never give up, never say die, let's fight tooth and nail, we'll be here all night if we have. I'm used to that. And Tem sits down next to me, and they break. They're like 8-7 up. They get a ball in, and he goes, "Good. If they pot out from here, it means we'll get out of here sooner." we win the frame. So now let's say it's like 8-all. This isn't the exact details, but now let's say it's 8-all. Then I think we win the next frame, and he goes, well, now we got to win frames because now we get out of here sooner if we win frames. So basically, whenever we were in front, he wanted us to win because that meant we got out of there sooner. And whenever Gus and Mick went ahead of us, he wanted them to keep winning frames because then we got out of there sooner. So I loved playing with Tem. It was an awesome experience, except I couldn't quite handle the psychology there, where maybe you can roll with that a little bit better than me.
Yeah, we'd be definitely pretty similar kind of characters off the table for sure.
There was times
I can definitely buy into that.
Well, we're playing you guys in I think the semis last year and the state titles, and it's maybe 2-all or something, and you were about to play a shot, and I saw you aiming low on the white, and I thought, ooh, I think I'd just play this with top off one rail or whatever, and Thames actually pulled you up and said, no, like top one rail, and you saw it straight away, and you're like, oh yeah, like of course, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's where I think Thames the perfect player for you as well, because if you were to get that 1 or 2 levels better, that's the player I feel like you're more likely to, like, you'll never play like me, and I'll never play like you. But someone like Tem, for someone like you, is the player that you would try and mimic. He's the one that you're trying to...
Someone's a little bit more attacking and flowy.
Yeah.
I get you.
More, this is what I want to do, I'm just going to do it. I don't really care about what you're necessarily supposed to do.
Yeah, I've picked up a lot playing with him for sure. It's the way he goes about it, and there's always just there's 10 ways to skin a cat. Playing pool, you can go 10 different ways about
That's
pretty much
100%.
everything. There's always one way that's better than the other.
Well, there's the thing is, I think if you just, whatever path you're going to take, if you do it to its best ability, then it's fine. So someone like Tem, Delahunty, these guys who play the game very aggressive, they do it to, like, if you were to say, okay, safety's probably the right shot here, but if we are going to go for the out, how should we go about it? The way Tem goes about it is often you would agree with. It's like, okay, I don't agree with going the out here, but if I was to go the out here, this is actually a pretty good way about it.
Yeah, a measured way of...
Yes,
yeah.
Measured lunacy.
It could be as simple as taking a ball on, knowing that if you miss it, you're not leaving. It's just something simple like that.
And also taking a ball on that if you make it, the whole frame opens up.
Yeah.
It's like, hang on, but if I do this and land here, then I'm on this one, and then it's all easy. And you're like, oh, that's why when you're watching him play, you can see that, and you're like, holy shit, if he makes this double and lands the white there, he's actually out here.
Yeah, it's similar to...
He gets it.
It's similar to the shot that Trent played earlier to win his 4th frame. When I said, remember the one he took in the top right corner? Before he played the snooker with the 2 yellows that were stuck to each other pretty much. And I called it, the all-out shot was to pump, hit it positively into the top corner and float by the yellows, and you're out.
Yep, that's it.
If ultimately he's not done that, but he's still won the frame.
Whatever options you're going to do, whatever path you're going to take, you commit to it, and you do it properly. You don't half-ass it.
Even if it is the wrong shot at the time. Oh, he's put himself in trouble there. Wow. I fail from a bit here because he's...
when I see that, I wonder what happened the shot before. Dan? Yeah. What led him to the position that he had to play this... Oh God. Imagine that went into the right middle.
Give it a go.
Why did he have to play a stun run shot with side? Probably one of the hardest shots to play in the game of 8-ball.
Yeah.
Snooker, it's a standard shot, but in the game of 8-ball, it's very foreign. Why did he have to play that? That's what I'm interested in.
You have to time that shot unbelievably well.
Oh yeah.
In this game,
I'd do everything to avoid having to play that kind of shot.
It's such a simple. It's just.
Yeah. So if we have a look at the shot before that Trent had,
I mean, even if you stun run through that just to force the angle a little bit, it's still 10% of the difficulty of the shot he's just tried to play.
It's not ideal from Jamie.
I think you have to pick your moments when you are going about, you're kind of dishing them up. Is if you feel that there's going to be a big shot coming up, try and limit how difficult that shot's going to be. So that it's much easier to force an angle to get yourself a better angle on that one than actually playing the shot he's played.
Absolutely.
So make all out shot was.
So we got this shot from here.
Yeah, hit it positive.
So what Mark's saying is I agree with. That shot there was the shot he should have been forcing the white into a certain position.
Yeah.
Rather than dropping it in, and ultimately always going to have to play that shot. You know, so
the shot he's left with is so hard.
Maybe even you're potting it to the top left like you did, and you're actually playing the next yellow to the top left as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Something like that. You
even
know?
if he does do that and screw back,
and then screw off the side rail and out. Yeah.
Or screw across the face of it even. It's
yeah.
still 10% of the difficulty of the shot he's left with.
Yeah, 100%.
So he has to realise that if he's leaving himself the shot he's left him, how hard is that going to be compared to punching that through and forcing an angle?
Whenever you're having to play a positional shot, like a precise positional shot, hitting high on the white's forced along a certain path that's very hard to deviate it. But hitting the white low, like below the middle of the white, you can do all sorts of crazy stuff. And it's not foreign, you do it all the time.
I think this game could be at the point where Trent could feel like it's really getting away from him.
See, looking at the screen, that red looks easy to right middle, but I'm looking at the table and it does not look so easy.
The one near the rail.
I don't mind this. Left-hand side? Oh, hang on. Whoops. What's the... Actually don't understand that. I'm not actually sure what happened there. What happened there? I'm actually not even sure what he tried to do. I thought he was playing left-hand side off the top rail and then over for the red on the left-hand side of the table. I'm actually not sure what he was trying to do there.
Do you think he's just trying to float off the cushion, avoid that red he's hit, while holding for this one in the middle? He did play very soft.
Maybe he was trying to land on the one in the middle.
Yeah.
And then drop the one in the middle and then play the one to the top right and then yeah, that path's fine. Yeah, he's just misplayed it.
He's just put it a little bit too thin maybe, or not enough left.
Just not enough left. Yeah.
Yeah, because he reacted when it bounced, I think.
Yeah, he wasn't happy.
Right, big shot coming up here.
Yeah.
He needs to play this like he played the yellow before the break. Positive. No decel. He's played it well. He's played that beautifully.
Yep. Nice shot.
It's a great
well
shot.
Done.
I hope it'll be good to see Trent kind of just doing something to change it up. Whatever that might be, just anything. He needs to come up with something that...
Well, how many times have we seen Jamie pot the black and that's the only ball on the table?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
So that tells you Trent's getting to the... He's just not finishing off frames.
Yeah.
So out of the 11 frames Jamie's won, I feel like half of them have been... That's black's the last ball on the table.
Yeah. Again, I like we spoke at the start of the match, or even before the match commenced, that there's going to be a lot of footage and coverage to go back over and take bits out of it.
Yeah.
And where exactly he's went wrong.
The educational information we've put out for everyone on this there's a lot of good stuff on here. There is, you know, almost like if someone around these guys' levels, whether it's Jamie's level or Trent's level.
Oh, it's a lovely break.
I say, what can I do to help? First thing, just watch the Jamie Trent match, listen to the commentary, and you're gonna 80% of the stuff I'm gonna tell you I said in that match. But you've actually got a visual to go with it. And if anyone out there around these guys' levels, if you think you don't make these mistakes, you're special and you're different, you're not. You do the exact same thing these guys are doing. It just looks easy from behind your phone.
Right, Robbo, these yellows are an absolute must. He has to get them.
Yeah.
And like we spoke about, he just has to mind his work here and mind that cue ball. Make sure he's the right side of every shot he takes.
Not this.
Not that, no. I mean, he's landed actually. Yeah, it wouldn't have been that.
So I just can't help to think, what if that white stopped half a foot shorter, just like a handprint shorter?
He seems to be going about this more naturally now. I think just
This is actually his best chance,
Yeah.
is to almost let it all go.
yeah.
You know,
Well, I think that's what he's doing.
it's not what I would recommend to improve and everything like that. But if you're 4-11 down now and you've been battling for 3 hours, you're probably best off to say, I'm not going to battle anymore.
Just go.
I'm just going to go. And then actually, even from a learning point of view, it's good because you're going to experience what this feels like and did it work or not. And you actually might find that this is more your natural game. Battling is not for everyone.
Yeah.
There's many extremely good players out there who they don't battle. They just go.
Well, there you go. Unless bar disaster, he's somehow managed to take out another frame by going what we'd call a bizarre way about it.
Yeah, there was nothing mapped about that, but at least if you do play like that, you're more likely to execute the shots the way, like, you're not just gonna, you're less likely to just random miss.
Yeah.
You know, just
Yeah,
like
I get you.
miss all of a sudden.
Yeah. I think every shot he's played there, he's obviously felt comfortable in that moment.
He actually looked good over the cue there.
Yeah.
He actually looked.
Yeah, there was no hesitation.
Yeah, no hesitation. That's exactly right. Every shot was all over the place, but at least that way, I didn't feel like he was going to miss there. I actually felt like he was going to pot the balls. So that's
even when
something
he's
to
left
take
the
out.
long black, he's definitely not, or the long red in the top corner.
Yeah.
He's not meant to leave that, but I never felt he was going to miss it. I missed you. Chemo. The great one has arrived.
He lives down here, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's the hometown hero.
He loves it. Hey, he just loves it. You know, how some people they're just a born pool player. You know, they're just that kind of person. You know, they'll never stop playing to the day they die.
No.
They love walking into the venue, just putting balls on the table, talking to people around the room.
Gets
He's
the
just
red
that guy.
carpet thrown out for him.
Yeah, he loves it.
He's
you
one
know,
of them guys.
Just a guy who looks extremely comfortable in the venue. I kind of like getting a table in the corner, out of the way, you know, and sneaking
from it all.
in. I was so sneak in and try and get down to the corner. Everyone's different.
Jamie, obviously, it'd be ideal if he can get on that red nearest the blue spot into the bottom right corner.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice shot.
So he really wants to get on the red that's smothered by the yellows next, I would feel.
That might be your last yellow, because potting that red, you might not be able to get. They don't transition off each other.
I was thinking if he could if he had got straighter on this one, stop the white where that red is, that he's gone.
Do you mean the one? Does that pot the one high side of the two?
The one high side pots, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that doesn't pot. If that does pot, then yeah.
Oh, he's going for the lower one.
Yeah, so I think you play. I don't think you want to play the one next to the yellow now. You do not want to play that now.
Yeah,
I agree.
Even the other one there.
If the high side one went, I agree. You pot that. You pot the one next to the yellow, and then you
Open
play
the
the red
yellow.
to the right
Yeah,
middle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just flick the yellow away from to open the the pot for the black. Not that you'd need it because it goes to the middle.
Can he screw into the red? And yeah, he is. Yeah, I like this. I like pot the red to the left middle and just
nudge
screw
it,
softly.
right?
Yeah, just nudge it. Give it a little tickle. If you were going to play this red to the bottom left now, I'd actually screw into the black with a bit of minor pace. Not too hard, but just a bit. I don't normally like that route. Sort of like go into the little cluster and open them up, but I don't really like that as an option.
I think if the lower red's still there, it's easier to play.
I think this is the right shot.
Just bump the red over slightly.
Yeah. There
shot.
we go.
I'm guessing the black goes if the yellow's moved.
Yeah. If he can pot this
The bottom
red
yellow,
to the bottom left and just nudge the yellow, then the black probably goes too. That's what he's having a look at.
Yeah. Just be careful not to stick to it. Yeah, he's played that well.
Yep. He's crafted a nice little out here.
I like the way he's went about them.
Yeah. I think the stand has picked up a little bit the last 3 or 4 frames.
Yeah, I think it was.
That's a good response. Good response from Jamie here because Trent's made a confident out, and Jamie's responded well. That's right. Just needed 16 frames to get going. It's all good.
I did say a 4-1 it would improve.
Oh, that's better.
Nice out.
You know, I think if they played again straight after this, it'd be a much better set.
Yeah.
I think the standard would actually rise. I think they'd just both get 20-30% sharper.
It's amazing how, there was a little bit of a, you could say a bit of a build-up to this match, wasn't there?
Yeah.
With that old v new kind of thing. So
Yeah.
kind of that can set a tone as well.
I think Jamie, like he jokes about calling himself the gatekeeper, but I think it's actually very true. I think he is at that point. Like, which side of Jamie Stevens are you on? There's obviously players who are on par with him. That's fine. But if you're a player and you're sort of you're coming through, are you worse, on par, or better than Jamie? And I think all three of those mean a lot. If you're on par with him, you can win a major tournament.
Yeah.
On your day, you can win a major tournament. If you're better than him, you should be making statesides right now. If you're not better than him, you'll probably need to play very well in the top 20 to make a stateside and have some things go your way. So I think he's a good benchmark. And he's not going to blow people off the table. Like this match race of 15, Jamie's never going to run 9 racks out of the blue.
No, I mean, there's been chances.
Someone could play you, and you could run 9 racks. It could happen. So someone could play, look, I played Marc, and you know what? Go and watch the match. I watched it back. He ran 9 racks.
Yeah.
I believe that. That can happen. Where Jamie's, it's not going to be like that. It'll be like this, but in my opinion, this is about as low as Jamie can play. I think that'll be, you'll get this version of Jamie, or the one that's much more refined and polished. Instead of running,
I bumped into him on that break there, and he wasn't happy with the way he played. But you did say that early on in the match as well. That regardless of the scoreline, he wouldn't be happy.
He said to me, "Oh, I hope you're not being too harsh," in a joking way. And I said, "Look, call it out." And he goes, "Yeah, that's like he knows. He's fully prepared of the." I'm sure he's going to bring up some scenarios that we'll have some really good conversations about. And that's what I love. So when Jamie watches this, there'll be some things that I've miscalled, as in like the angle wasn't there, or
Yeah,
it was
well,
tighter
that's
to a pocket or whatever. That's fine.
That's natural when
just-
you're sitting here.
Yeah. But as far as the actual overall sort of like gist and vibe of the game goes, he will take it very well, and Jamie, even though he's been playing as long as he has, he'll learn from it. There'll be multiple situations where he's like, holy shit, didn't think of that, or yeah, you know what, I felt right, or I felt this a certain way, but watching back you can definitely tell I was doing this and this wrong. That's twice he's missed that thick, unless he got a kick.
He's loaded up a left hand side, I think, to avoid the other red. Yeah, he's had buckets aside on that. It's just kind of throwing it off. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, though, but that's why I think it's important when you are watching these as a viewer. Like, if I'm not here, I'd want to be listening to somebody commentating on it.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than watching a game where there's nothing going on, but it's also an insight into what's going on. Nobody's a robot. Everybody makes mistakes and plays bad shots, and it's important for them to be pointed out, no matter who you are. Some make more than others. I'm probably in that bracket. Problem ball. It's pretty evident.
Yeah, I don't know if this red up the top goes to the top left. Oh no, I'm looking at the table now, it certainly doesn't.
No. I wonder, can he pinch this in? He's played that well.
So you know what I would have liked about that? If that was his plan all along, but it wasn't. I would have loved to have seen him line up that, say, like the red before he played this, put his cue on the table and thought, you know what, if I
Where
land
he
there, I can
wants it.
extract that red. That'd be great. I'd love to see that. But it's just a lot of, like this. Let's roll the dice on this shot. Let's see how we go. Okay, we lost. Snake eyes. Boom. Do you really want to play matches where you're rolling the dice constantly?
Yeah. I mean,
Sometimes
he doesn't need to go near them.
No,
He doesn't need to go near them there.
So, sometimes you're gonna roll the dice and you're just gonna have a purple patch. You just keep rolling them sixes or whatever's a good roll, and it's gonna happen. But the problem is, some people do that, and they'll win a few matches or something, and they think they've played like a genius.
Yeah.
But really, everything went right for you.
I feel like if you roll back to them the two best shots you feel he's played in this match so far, I feel like they're gone now. I can't see him playing another one of them.
Yep.
Because the out that he made 2 frames ago was a couple of dicey enough shots, and he's not pulled up there, whereas he probably should have after that result. So I feel like he's just going to go for everything now. I hope I'm wrong, but I think he will.
Again, like, don't overthink this. Just hit the yellows up the top. Just bounce them out.
You can actually hit like right.
Just
right
hit
in
them up the
two
top.
of
Yeah,
them
the two yellows that are next to each other. Just hit them. So you don't want to do any of
It's
this.
gonna-
Why?
It's crazy.
And what does potting that ball even do? I allow you to pot that ball, and I give you ball in hand. What the hell are you doing on your next shot that's so awesome? That removing a good yellow off the table was worth it, and risking going in off? Is he trying to kill the black there, or like? That's what I don't understand. What were you going to do off that next shot that was worth that risk?
Shot there was right in the middle of the 2 yellows and just open them up.
Yeah, just open them up. What's Trent? What Trent's going to drill this long red down the rail, pot the other red to the top right, then snipe the one to the top left, and then double the black.
Yeah, it's
My God,
poor decision.
would it 1 in 10 for me? Like, and now you've opened up your 2 bad yellows, which means that if you don't open up those balls, when Trent's playing safeties, he's got all sorts of options.
Yeah.
If you open them up, Trent may not have any safeties available.
No.
Which means he has to go and do something very risky, low percentage.
It's so well. If Trent doesn't go out here, I feel he's guaranteed to get back to the table. Well, he's gonna go out.
Oof. Sometimes I've had it with Mick Scary a lot, where we'll be playing in like we've played at doubles heaps, and sometimes I get into over analysis mode, and we'll be looking at a situation, and when Mick and I play doubles, we play together so much we hardly ever talk. We might talk half a dozen times through an entire tournament, and I'll be at the table trying to work out what to do, and I'll have 19 different shots go through my head, and he'll come to the table and just say, "Just do that." And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, but we're leaving him on that." And he's like, So what? They're going to pot that, then they're going to double that, then they're still going to knock, and then I'm like, oh god. Jamie's saying that only on this table will he pot a ball over a hole, go off one rail and straight in off. And Jamie's saying that only after 18 frames he's worked out that the table slides. As you can see, I'm very brutal. Jamie's been brutal in the commentary of me for 20 years. This is my chance to get him back. If anyone out there thinks I'm being a bit too brutal, toughen up. What's that? Yeah, it was very questionable. We're wondering why you decided to go straight in off. So, I think when you watch this back, we're going to have a lot of good conversations.
I noticed he hasn't touched on whether it was the right shot or not.
Yeah. I would like to know, if it wasn't going to slide, what were you trying to do? Come off the second inside rail and knock the black out or something? But why? He's got two dead reds. He's got two bad yellows up the other end of the table. Really, you're just promoting them for reds. Because here's the thing: if you promote a black, it might not be yours. You might be promoting their black. Yeah. It was still 50-50 of whose black that was, but now you're using one of your shots to do it. I feel like Jamie's going to get his notepad out when he watches this one. He's going to be like 33 talking points. We're going to have a lot of very good conversations. Yeah. Oh God.
8-ball FM.
Yeah.
Big one coming up.
Yep.
When do you guys do that? It's a weekend, is it?
We do the recordings on Monday nights.
Monday, yeah.
But we've actually done we had nothing to even really talk about. We spoke for like 4 hours about nothing. I don't even know what it was.
On the recent one.
Yeah. And Marty's like, "All right, we got a couple of episodes there." I'm like, and at the end of it was like 1 a.m. We're like, what on earth did we all just talk about for so long? That because sometimes there's been like a big week in the Q Sport world. A lot of cool things happen, and there was like not much, but yet we just talked and
rambled on.
Yeah. I can sometimes tell a story that goes nowhere for like 10 minutes. Marty edits it down to 30 seconds. I don't know. I want to play someone though. Let me just read these.
Oh, he's nearly had a massive result there.
Cheers, Daniel. Thanks for that. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I'm not trying to insult anyone. I'm trying to actually have this as a very educational commentary session. Cheers, Scotty. Smiley. I don't know. I might just play. I might see how much it skids myself. There's actually a lot of very good plays down here, by the way. I'm looking around the room. I've got Marc next to me. Dan, you're awesome too. Yeah, we obviously got Jamie and Trent playing. So we've got Mick Reardon, Tim Shelton, we've got Kev Harvey here, Jamo, Dempsey was here, Tom O'Keefe, Joseph Evans, Sean Walpole. Like, there's a stateside down here. Bloody hell. What do we got here, Mark? What's going on?
So Trent had a little bit of a dip, ran out of Posy, and he's had a little bit of a result on where he's left Jamie.
I'll come down to play our match. Are we supposed to play a match? To play a match? I'm happy to give you a set, Smiley.
Sam Lilly, is it? That's Sam Lilly. That's the 500 match.
Oh, sorry, I'm far away from the screen.
Sam Lilly.
Well, Dan's going to have to sit here for another couple of hours and record it. Dan's out. So the whole point of the match, Sam, is it gets put out there for people to see. It's supposed to be an educational match. But I'm happy to give you a hit. Under the same rules as well, if you want, Sammy boy. I think probably going to be here. Be here for until this match ends.
Just looking, he's obviously Jamie's put his cue down there where he wants to be on that yellow. Which tells me he doesn't intend on playing an extraction, obviously, because that sends the black towards the corner. See how good he is. It looks just about
That's a good
perfect.
shot. What have they got going on down here tonight? Is there like a tournament on or something?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Or is this just what it's normally like down here?
I think they do. Yeah, I think they do. I think they do well. Tournaments are on for anybody who's around Bar 8. They do be on Monday nights and Thursday nights. Actually, do be good comps. Yeah, I don't think there is a Saturday one. There's quite a few players here, though.
Yeah, no worries, Sammy. I'm happy to play you, same conditions and everything like that. But if you want that free 500, it's got to be recorded. That's the whole point in it. So we can actually put it out there so people can see. But I'm happy to do it with you so you can see for yourself.
Assuming that yellow goes in behind the red to the right
Yeah,
centre.
So I'll sneak in there. Yeah, it has spiced things up a little bit, Dakota. Some little quirky. I'm actually not even really too sure why. Maybe just because it's a very non-standard sort of match.
Surprised he played that one then. Thought he would have taken the nearest yellow to him to the top right.
Like I said, he always plays them to middles.
Oh, you did say that.
Jamie doesn't like
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
mid-range shots to corner pockets, and I think that's one of the reasons it's held him back.
Yeah, yeah.
He probably started that 25 years ago and never broke out of
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
you know.
Just needs to find the angle here. I think he's perfect. That's a great shot. Great shot.
Plum. Yeah, exactly, Dakota. I like them as well. And I hope that more of these matches go ahead, but people don't take starts. If there is some sort of handicap, do a money odds handicap, as in like, let's say, Dakota, you play Marc Owens here, race to 15. You don't get any sort of start, but maybe, you know, he puts up 500 to your 200, something like that. Do a money odds handicap as opposed to you getting a 6 start or something.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then you're both it's a pure match.
It makes you go and win the game.
Makes you go and win the game,
Yeah.
but you know you've obviously got more to risk.
Yeah.
But you're the favourite, so do a money odds.
It's probably better than putting balls down and giving frame starts. 'Cause,
The thing is, like, it's about applying pressure and
Yeah.
what you do at 13-6 down or 13-6 up. You know, what do you do 4-0 down or 4-0 up? And if you automatically start a match 4-0 up, there is nowhere near as much pressure on you. And if you win the first frame or two, she landed not too bad there, I think. If you win the first frame or two, it's so much more impactful.
yeah, I mean, it's obviously for the improvement factor when you're playing better players, you want to replicate
Well,
that match situation. It's very hard to do that if you're given handicaps and starts and stuff like that.
That's
So
what's
I
missing.
Fully agree.
That's what's missing these days is more of these money matches where there's an underdog. For some, it used to be praised back in the day when you were the underdog playing a great player in a money match. It was like, hey, well, they playing. Good on him for having a go. But somewhere along the line, it become making fun of that person. What? That's insane. Why would they play that person? You know, why would...
Yeah.
Why would they play Brett Rogers? They're just going to get destroyed. Or why would they play Scotty or Vince Falcon or Timmy Shelton? Or they're just going to get destroyed. You know, like, well. And then I think social media had a big part of it. All of a sudden, someone plays a money match and loses. It gets put out there who won or who lost, and people become scared to play and scared to lose.
All
Whereas
keyboard warriors.
keyboard warriors, I told you shouldn't have played him. I know you'd lose and all this sort of shit. But back in the day before there was any of this, none of that even got out there. Two guys would play down in the corner of the room somewhere. They'd be playing $20 a set. They'd play for 5 hours.
Nobody hears any
Nobody
difference.
hears about it. They play. One of them wins, makes a little bit of money. The other one learns the lesson, becomes better. Players out there might be surprised at how many very good players will play you. You know, race to 11, race to 15. You put up $200, they'll put up $500. You'll get a lot of top players happy to play because those top players, they want to play because they like playing the game, but it's not about making money. It's about there's got to be something on the line for that, the rush, the excitement, the pressure, if you lose or play a bad shot, there's a consequence. The top players like that, and that's why they're the top players. They've put themselves in that environment a lot.
Just watch Jamie take some time over this, make sure he's giving himself the right angle. This is, again, this kind of replicates where I feel Trent's gone wrong a lot tonight. He would have wanted another 2 or 3 inches there, but still fine.
I had a joke there, but
How many in the chat do you think we'll get? Yeah, that's perfect.
yeah.
Alrighty.
So obviously, Jamie's just looking so much more comfortable now.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
Cash grabbing. Do you mean about the money matches that I was just suggesting, Dakota? Is that what you mean by cash grabbing?
I think Dakota's referring to all the negativity you get online when you were saying people get slated
right.
for
Almost like a bully, almost
the
like
opposite.
Yeah. So if there's a big favourite, then it's like, oh, why are you playing that person? Are you that short on money or something? Well, it's just as bad again, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same.
Like that's what I'm sort of getting at. It's a bit of. I think you're right, Dakota. I think the favourite actually almost gets shit canned for
Yeah.
like.
Even though it should really be looked at if it is that kind of a cash handicap, it should be looked at as getting taught.
Yeah, but almost like treated like a coaching session.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting a top player's time. You're getting 5 hours of their time. Maybe you play $20 a step, best of fives.
Yeah.
Maybe you lose all five. You $100 for 5 hours of borderline professional coaching time. You're not going to find another sport that's cheaper than that.
Yeah, it's very true. It's still time as well. Like Jamie's just throwing one in there. A little bit surprising considering how comfortable he's been playing queuing. Queued very well the last probably hour or so.
Yeah, he's certainly stepped it up a bit. Yeah, absolutely.
Trent just needs to just find something.
Martin, I'd say Jamie's just needed one less opportunity on average per frame. Trent's been one shot short from winning many frames. If think about it this way, like if Trent just took four more opportunities, which he's had plenty of, it'd be 10-all.
Yeah.
Trent's missed like 4 routine blacks alone.
He can easily look back and say, I should have won them 4 frames.
Yeah.
I know it couldn't go the other way as well,
Yep.
but he definitely minimum 4.
This could easily be 10-all.
Yeah.
And Jamie could say, look, I could have already won this 15-2.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's also true as well.
Yeah.
But this match could easily be 10-all.
I definitely think Trent's given a lot more away though.
Yeah, a lot of really should have won frame kind of turnarounds.
If you're looking at frames Jamie should have won, it's maybe 2 of them.
Just a lot of that stuff where that's been like sitting over the hole and then Jamie's wiggled his way back in.
Your mic is starting to crackle.
Am I starting to crackle? Am I crackling, Dan? Does this
mic's
need charging? Am I still crackling? Maybe I was doing something weird to it. I've been tying it in a little bundle. Hang on, Dan's fixing the issue. A lot of stuff like this, Martin, you see what sort of happened there with those last 2 shots? This frame, in theory, should be over. Trent should have won it. And now Jamie gets to the table again. This is just sort of just been a rinse and repeat of the match, really.
Yeah, I mean he's not the last shot Trent's played, the shot before that. He shouldn't be anywhere near kissing that red and putting himself in that kind of trouble. He just shouldn't be near it.
Whoop.
Too much.
The sin is don't overhit that. That's the sin of that shot. You're trying to land on it, but if you don't, you've obviously got all those other balls to land on too. So if anything, you just don't overhit it. And I don't care how the table's running at this point.
That could be the slide again.
20 frames later. If you haven't adjusted in 20 frames, you need adjustment lessons. The safeties actually aren't even easy.
No.
And I think you just got to pod that red down the bottom right, don't you?
Yeah. Because if he goes, you can't leave cushion first. You can go half ball off the one, kind of on the pink spot. It's still not easy though.
Yeah, I think I like that. I think maybe half ball. I think I'll just be trying to pot the one, just potting one down the bottom right.
I reckon I'm trying to pot the one on the pink spot if it's me.
Yeah. Because all the safeties are harder.
Yeah.
They're just harder than just potting that ball.
It's played it well. It's a good shot.
Yep.
Good recovery. Dakota's hit the nail on the head there, I think. Has he done?
Dan's like Tem in this scenario. He's going for whoever's winning.
Yes. That was the shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, if Jamie was playing more like this from the start, I actually think Trent would have played better as well.
Yeah.
I think if Jamie brought a higher level, I think Trent would have brought a higher level as well. I think they both got a bit scrambly, bogged down
I think that's
for most of the match.
yeah, that can be quite natural as well in the game where someone's, if you feel that your opponent's not quite at that standard, you might just take the foot off the gas a little bit,
Yeah.
get a little bit complacent. Because there was always going to be chances. It's not like he was going to wipe the floor with him either way. He's got into that one.
It's actually a lot thinner than what the camera... Doesn't look too bad on the camera, but it is a lot thinner than what it looks.
Another big shot. Just missed it.
His cue went up to the top left there.
Yeah,
Didn't cue straight through it. Jamie's last shot, Dan. Could we just have a quick little look-see at that one? So, making Dan work here. I'm making him work. Dan's never going to let me back on the commentary. Gets me to do too many bloody replays over nothing. Just going to look for the technique error.
Jamie's last
Alright,
one.
let's have a look for the technique error here.
You can just see
Alright, so he's...
the arm come out.
Yeah, so let's have a look at his right shoulder. Can we have a look at that one again, Dan the man? So let me see his right shoulder. Oof, there we go.
Yeah.
So his right shoulder is why his arm came down and his cue went up to the left because his arm dropped. So what he wants to do is keep that right shoulder tucked into his neck. Then his arm can't drop if his right shoulder stays up. And then his cue won't fling up to the left like that. So much of cueing technique is about whatever your back arm is, you want to keep your shoulder up. It should never drop. Your arm can't drop if your shoulder doesn't drop.
That's his massive lats.
These massive lats. His lats got in the way.
If I'm Trent here, I'm looking to, I don't know if he's on one of them yellows to the middle. I'm definitely looking to take yellows and get that one off the rail straight away. Maybe next shot.
So you know what you can do here, and it's not crazy, is play the white up off the top right-hand rail with side, like a masse, and get that yellow off the right-hand rail.
This one?
Yeah, the
right,
one that you're
top
pointing, the one that you're pointing at.
Yeah.
So the yellow on the right-hand rail, you snook it on it behind the red.
Yeah.
Pretend that's the only yellow on the table, and you're coming off the top right-hand rail with side. Oh god, you don't want to pot this.
Don't go near that.
Oh
It's
my
crazy.
goodness me. My goodness, you've got more dead balls than live.
Yeah.
You've got six bad balls on the table. 6.
Yeah, I know the shot you're talking about.
Because
it was either one of them. If you could just
Yeah.
take one of them out.
even if you'd fouled, it wasn't that bad. Jamie
No.
can't. Well, very unlikely he's going to win the match from it. He has done his best to drop.
He shouldn't be going there. That yellow that he's popped up. It's the last one he should be hitting.
Very sure you're going to see a turnover from Jamie. Just turn the table over. You don't even have to do anything fancy. Try and protect the white where you can. Oh, you know what? I'm playing the turnover and I'm
Take these out.
yeah, that's it. I'm stunning into
Extraction
those
as
bad
well.
ones.
He might get the skilly.
Yeah. So you must free up those. See, if you're going to do that,
Yeah.
you may as well go into those 2 reds that are bad
Yeah.
and free them up. And if now he's got a very good white there, that's great, but you're still in a little bit of trouble because those
the
reds
reds
are dead.
still dead. Yeah.
So imagine those being freed up, and maybe Trent can drill a yellow into the top left, and then what?
Yeah.
But all your reds are on. Think about now the pressure Trent's under, and also Trent now has safeties. If those reds are opened up, Trent has no safeties. Like, he's got to somehow pot out.
He should have opened them in his last shot,
Yeah.
along with the turnover.
Yeah, he's very good at that stuff. Is Rusty. He's very quick to see shots that put you under huge amounts of pressure. He doesn't play defensive safeties. He plays aggressive safeties that open up the frame, and he goes, all right, if you're good enough.
Yeah.
But if you're
Pretty
not,
much
you
making you do it.
instantly lose.
Yeah.
And you come to the table going, oh God, I thought I was big favourite. Now I'm only slight favourite and actually under the pump.
Yeah. That would have been a whole different scenario had he have opened them up.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, it's a
So
good
he's
shot.
really putting the screws in now, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Putting the screws in. This is looking very grim. I don't think Mick Hill himself could come back from here.
Let's go and jaw first.
Well,
I was gonna say it's tied to black up, it just makes it difficult, but he hasn't even done that.
no.
A bit of care and attention, this should really be curtains.
Yeah. Take this one to the top and one to the middle, one on the left hand side, and then you're just navigating those 3 other reds and black to the bottom left. It's all pretty routine, really.
Are you taking the black in the right
Bottom.
middle or bottom left?
Most likely bottom left.
Actually, yeah, if he can leave himself, that's a tight there. I was gonna say if he can leave himself kind of high on that red, closest to the what would be the black spot on the snooker table.
Yeah.
But he's gonna have to
We're going to see a bit of movement here.
reroute. He's going for it. He's missed it. I just felt like he pressured himself into going for that. I don't think he had to go for it.
No, there was another shot where he could have actually come up and down the table and
Just land on that bottom right red.
yeah. And if he
Or
knocks it
pot
in,
it.
there was the out was there, and if he didn't, it was Trent basically had no shot.
Initially, that was the first shot I looked at because he wasn't leaving anything on. And
Yeah,
you can't miss it. It's impossible to miss it. Like.
I don't like opening up the yellows there.
No.
I don't know if I would have gone up and down or played the cut, but I think the up and down was certainly worth looking at.
I just think with the up and down, the white's automatically going to be an area where he's definitely not on anything.
Yep.
So,
And if it goes in, the out was still there.
yeah.
Yeah. I think Jamie really looked at it. Fair few people down here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Most of the tables going.
It's a bit of a buzz, all right.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah, I'll give King's Cup another go. I've had 2 very frustrating quarterfinals matches in King's Cup. 2 years ago, I played Tem in the quarters. It's raced to 9, and he literally ran 9 racks on me. I lost 9-5. The 5 times I got to the table, I won. And then he literally ran 9 racks on me. And I lost to Jake this year in the quarters, and I missed a ball. And I think Jake ran like 7 racks or something. So I've been a spectator in both my last 2 quarterfinals there. A little bit frustrating. Surely can't happen again, but we'll see.
Taking your own personal results away from that particular competition, it is very well run though, isn't it? It's a great tournament.
Well, if anyone knows anything about me, I don't really travel to play pool. I just don't like travelling that much.
But that's the one.
That's the tournament I go to.
Yeah, it's
Can't remember the last time I went to Adelaide, or I've never gone to Darwin to play in a tournament. I've never gone to Queensland other than Nationals, same as Western Australia. I went to Tassie for the Killer Crossover once because I've always heard it's a great tournament. I wanted to go down and see it, and it was a fantastic tournament. Good area too. Actually, really liked the town. And King's Cup, I think I've played the last 3 years, and I love the venue. I love the tournament. I think it's a good format, everything about it. So
yeah,
I'll be there again.
Great tournament. I'm sure I'll see you there, Jace. It's my first time playing in it last year. I really enjoyed it, so I hope to be back this year for sure. Cheers, Scotty. Appreciate it, mate. I shall see you on sale for sure in September.
So this must squeeze in. Oh, imagine this shot at 14 all. Whoa.
Oh, this, yeah. Just needs to be mindful of this, that he doesn't hit it too much on the thick side. Looks good.
Oh, good stuff, Jamie. Yeah, just more polished. You know, just needed less opportunities.
Yeah, I feel like it started a little bit scrappy, I think, on both fronts, but I feel like he was the one that found another gear, albeit not being at his best.
Jamie played much better the second half of the match.
Yeah.
And Trent didn't lift the same.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was trying to say. Yeah, I don't think Trent lifted much at all, but at the same time, they both feel chances missed.
Well, they'll get a lot out of that, and hopefully if Trent watches this back, he'll just see the opportunities where he could have improved. And when it's about missing a ball, it's why did you miss? Often it's the shots before that led the white to be in a position where it was harder than it should have been.
I mean, for sure, it's great the way he can get back and watch the match over and just take bits out of the game where he definitely could have made one shot easier, which does have a knock-on effect in this game. So, but yeah, nonetheless, congratulations to Jamie, commiserations to Trent. Fair play for taking the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was never going to be easy.
Yep, tough match. It's a tough one. He was definitely the underdog going into the match. We need more of these. There's so much to be learnt, from these kinds of matches for everyone. Jay sounds good for the Friday night, depending on what I'm doing with the family and whatnot. But we can softly book in that for King's Cup. Cheers, everyone. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Dan.
Cheers, Mark. Thanks, Dan. And thanks all the viewers.
We'll see you guys at the next one.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.